to bar 8 for the grand final of the VPPL singles. Michael Scerri versus Dale Watson. First frame. And Dale opens up. The other match tonight, final of the bottom half, playing for 1,500 for a runner-up, is Paul Pike versus Shane Fell. This is Peter Butterworth, and I'm joined by no one currently, so I apologise for the rambling. Jamo will be coming back apparently, and Scerri won his semi-final last week against myself, 11-9. I threw everything, including the kitchen sink, at him, and he was just too solid in the end. And Dale, after finishing third, I believe, beat Jamie Stevens last week, 11-10 in a nail-biter. 10-9 down, won the last two frames. Great finish in the last, and had a stellar season, Dale. Finishing third in this comp, as I said, and now made the final, which is a fantastic effort for him, and just a great bloke to pull. So, not having a lot on to offer there, Michael, so just developing a ball. Let Dale deal with it. Prize money, I think, is 4,200 for first and 38 for second. Sorry, 28, make that. So a reasonable payday for both of them. Trying to work out a view for the other table so we can switch. Yeah, he's in pretty good shape here, Dale. Bit of work for Michael to do. He'd be overwhelming favourite, Michael, but I think Dale did beat him during the home and away matches. So big win for Dale last week. Would have helped the self-belief a lot, and as I said, he has beaten Michael this season, so he will know that he's capable of doing it. That's a nice shot from Michael there. Still got a bit of work to do. It's just a screen that's making the yellows look fuzzy and dirty. Pretty sure they're not actually fuzzy and dirty balls. Yeah. It's just new graphics from Dan. So, big shot here. Lovely shot. Ball up the top's going to trouble him a little bit. If he can hold this enough to keep the wide on the bottom rail, a good angle to get up there. So this is the fourth season of the VPPL singles. Mark Robertson won the first two. Michael won last year, beating Mark in the final. That's one way to do it. Play this yellow across under the red now. Bit unfortunate to be finished Chinese snookered there. Pretty natural white ball. You know, he's overdone it. He's got to decide which way to double it. Gets a bit of coverage either way, but how's he going to get back? Need to cue the hell out of this ball. Well, probably as good as he was going to get without belting the bejesus out of it. Big shot here, should come, white should come pretty much straight back down the table. Oh, that's not flash. So first blood should go to Dale if he can just settle and control the nerves in the opening frame. Shout out to the missus who's currently in Queensland working. And also a knucklehead with the same surname, Scott Butterworth. Let's pretty much pick it up and put it where you want it there, Dale. Seem to be, can't see it at the moment, but they seem to be belting a few balls around over there, Dan, Pikey and Shane. Should be fine here, Dale. Just got to be a little bit careful. See, this is what tall people are capable of. You can't play that shot, Gus. Yeah, pretty solid frame from Dale there. Be happy to get that one out of the way. Scerri won't be too bothered. Pikey in absolute control of this frame now that Shane's missed that black. So you've got to get this black out of there. Most people will tend to just roll down there and nudge it, but it doesn't help you. They had a pretty solid win last week, Shane, over Steve Thomas. I'm not sure if it's 11-2 or 3 or something. That is not a small break. And they're all there, just one on the back rail. And Shane's done exactly what I said you shouldn't do, and tried to just roll up and touch it. But he's missed and given Pikey 2. And Pikey's nailed the opening one, so should be able to get these and have 2 on the black. Dale's taken reds. It's be close to a foul. I'm not sure if it was. I'm not saying it was, but it was close. They will sort it out. Both. There was something said, but. Yeah. both as honest as days long, so no dramas there. Just got to negotiate these two over to the right with the red covering that pocket. Pikey got those, I'm assuming. So Pikey takes first blood in that one. Just working out what to do with this red Michael. Just going to nudge it in front. Oh. Or it goes clean. Needs to be able to hold for this middle ball. Might have to play this off the red. Might be running too far otherwise. Good shot. I'll take another very good one now. I'll take the one in the middle, I would have thought, and leave the one on the rail till last now and play the black in the middle. Stun down underneath this. Now he'll probably take the double on now. That was the shot. So another good opportunity here. Dale can just roll this red to the right in and take a little extraction or just land fat behind it, whatever he's more comfortable with. It's out of fairway, so if you land right behind it, it's not too tough a shot. That's a very good shot. Didn't want to leave too much angle on that ball. Yeah. Oh, he's just tried to steer that a little bit. Very easy to catch the inside jaw on these middles, so he's just overdone it. He'll know himself he needs to take those opportunities to have a good chance tonight. And Michael the same, knows he has to punish these mistakes, especially early on. Might want to let Dale get too comfortable in this match. I think he's pretty straight here. Dead straight, I'm guessing. No. Shane to level it up. Putting side on that, maybe to help the pot, but natural ball should do the job. They're a shot you don't miss too often once you're flowing, but early on, they're very missable. Oh, he's just overdone this. He's okay. That went a lot wider than he expected. Probably just roll it in, take it in the middle. So either screw him back or is he dragging? Well, if that's where he's trying to get, it's a very good shot. Not entirely convinced. But he's got him, and it's 2-zip. Got one ugly yellow here, Shane. But in a lot of got a lot of control. And he's got one. Yellows look good. Needs to get these mixed. Mapped it out. Happy. A little double kiss here. No, it goes in clean. I might play this one under the black, next to the black straight in the middle now. It's actually turned out very well for him. These look good. He can even run around the table. He's they all link up really well. Not what he was hoping for, but it doesn't matter. Let's take the middle of him now. Have to change the way he was going to go, which would be left centre, corner and middle again. That last ball leaves you fat in the black. You still want to leave that till last. Oh, or perhaps not. He plays the one in the right, needs to come back to just past where he is now. It's unlucky, it doesn't matter though. All he's got to do is pot it, and he's on the black. Still annoying. Yeah, 2-1, that'll make him feel a bit better. Pikey tying things up. He's still in pretty good shape, Shane. Pikey on reds with all the work to do. Scerri's got one of the bros watching, David. Be happy to see him get one on the board. Tail to break, leading 2-1. And they broke like rubbish. Ben Noonan must have racked them. But he got a red down. Oh, do you stay with him? No, you probably take yellows. Take yellows, clear the pocket right now. It's a good opener. He's still... I liked opening this pocket up straight away because you're on a great ball to do it with. You can still clear it now, you just got to hit it absolutely pure. Yeah, it's a good shot. Did forget to do something with the white though. A tricky shot in the middle. Shane looking to go 2-1 up here. The other table. Yeah, very missable ball. So good chance for Michael here. Two tricky balls on the back rail. Oh, how Shane ended up playing that shot. And did he have 2 on that, did he? And he's had 2 on that. Well, that's a terrible error. There's a chance of that happening and you got 2. You don't let it reach the pocket. He's pretty much straight on that ball now. Just sit this in front of the black. Could have gone for full coverage in the pocket, but then you risk making an error and leaving a gap. Play it that way, you definitely cover the black, and there's no easy yellows to get in front of it. Just roll this in and try and get this yellow to the right underneath. Cued well. Don't know what Shane did over there. He fouled. Still plenty of work to do for Pikey. Awkward shot here, playing off the jaw. Especially with that yellow in front of him spinning. Oh, it just looks like that. That's a clever shot. Was 1 dead red, now it's 2. Michael will probably just tickle off it and hide in between them. Oh no, off the yellow and get it in front. Yeah, it's not really good enough. Pikey's had a crack at the big extraction there. It hasn't worked awesome, but it's good enough. Needs to play those shots with a little more conviction, Dale. Have some intent, which is one thing that's always impressed me about his game. He doesn't necessarily play the way I would in a lot of circumstances, but he commits to the way he wants to go. Believes in his own choices. Oh, he's overdone that. He's gotten way further down than he would have thought he could. Just cued it very well. He's looking at playing the three ball plant across the table. Maybe catch the black about half ball so the red comes out as well. Just okay. Should be able to roll this in. Stun off the red, clear the yellow. Just straight enough, I think. Catch the yellow as full as you can so it doesn't come back in front. And twos. Had an opportunity to maybe do a little bit more there, Dale. Just thought he'd nudge a ball up the top. So 2-all. Yeah, 20 or so players I think we had this season. And the top 8 played in the main finals, the top 6 automatically, and then the rest of the field played off to qualify for the last 2 spots, which I believe was Gavin Roberts and Josh Boyle. It was a great effort from those guys. And then we played the AFL footy finals format. And this is where we've ended up. Another good break from Michael. Yeah, and as I said, great effort from Dale and Michael as well. You know, overwhelming favourite to win this competition, being that just got there at first. Overwhelming favourite, and we all know his record as back-to-back Australian champion, and then a measly runner-up the following year. So the expectation of him is fairly high, and the expectation from himself is fairly high as well. So turning up every week and knowing you should win every week is very difficult. He's done well to finish second, and Jamie Stevens had the best record for the home and away season, finished on top. That's a great shot. That's a very good shot from Dale. Got out one of his dead-ish balls and nailed it off his yellow, Michael's yellow. That was another one of those shots where he probably should have tried a bit harder just to cover the hole, not just to try and annoy Michael. Yeah, it's like, I don't have a lot to do here. I'll just try and run this down and put it in the general area. Now that red's in all sorts. Still 2-1 on the other table there, Dan. Pikey on yellows, I believe, so he should get the finish here. Pikey, current state team, and he's played in, he's just a, oh, that's horrible. Still got a shot, but he's, this will be his third team he's played in, but it's the first team he's made outright. So great effort from him. So he should be full of confidence. Didn't have a great season in this, but he's worked his way to the final of the other half, which is still a lot of quality players. He's just given Michael 2 here. Now, Dan, is that your car key on the bench there? Good, because it's confusing me. Could have ended up in disaster. We've got identical keys. Considering we pretty much drive the same car, it's not that surprising, really, is it? Yeah, when we were both trying to leave, yeah. Can't believe it, neither of our keys are working. Gonna kick a goal. Didn't quite kick a goal, she just hit the post. What will Michael choose to do here? He will want to keep taking the balls on, especially getting back to 2-2. Yeah, that's turned out pretty well for him, actually. Got the plant there now. So Dale will want to do something. I think he's just going to have to try and get a red up in front of that black. I keep looking next to me for a response off anyone, but it's just Dan sitting there, and I'm pretty much never going to get one off him, so. Just going to give the 2 away again. Yes, indeed. If Michael can bounce this yellow out and then get some control, more control than he has in the other pocket, I'm sure that's what he'll want to do. Oh, he found his way through that gap nicely. That was just luck. Play cushion first. Just nick it in front. Yeah, it's a good shot. Need to cover that black ball, Dale. Actually, probably if he plays the other red, he can get up there and get behind it. Bounce this out. Oh, he won't be happy with that. Last chance to cover that black. No, they're racking balls over there. 2-all. Did Pikey get those, did he? Not from where we saw him leave himself, surely. My dude, that's the sort of out he would get. Freak. Just about may as well pot this red over the left. It's doing nothing. All right, he's going to give away. He's going to foul here. See now, if he's in this position and he's got the black covered, he's probably favourite. Because the black's open, he's not. Played that well. That's not easy to get out of there. Dan totally agrees with me. Good job. Just one good pot in the middle. I'm pretty sure they both go inside though, Red, but be nice to land straightish or just under the top one. Do you run through, play the other yellow across here, across to the left, that is, which he's done. He's having a good look at it, so maybe not. Yeah, he's still running. He'll be playing it from about a foot behind where he is now, so. Possible we overdid that a little bit. This is a similar shot to earlier. Just a feel shot. I think it, don't know if it came out. It's left a little gap. Probably worth playing a snooker here for Dale, unless you've got plenty of room to get inside there. Jamo's back. I can stop talking to myself and pretend to talk to Dan. Well, looks like he's having a go. I'm not sure I completely agree with the way he's gone about it. I don't know if playing that ball inside the black last is ideal.
Evening, everyone.
That's a good shot.
I've just stepped in, so I'm not sure what the score is or anything.
2-all and 2-all, mate.
Oh, okay. So this is a bit of an interesting shot here.
Yeah, I was just saying, you had 3 other balls that were in pretty good shape. Like you got to squeeze this one in, and you know you may not end up with a good shot in the black. So, whereas if you got,
guess he'll just trickle it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well,
nicely played.
What would I know?
Nicely played. I mean, that's a trademark Dale Watson shot, but you know, he plays those shots all the time.
I was saying he doesn't play a lot the way I would, but
no.
One thing I do admire about him and always have is he believes in his own thought process, in his own ability, and he believes he's going the right way about it for him, and he commits to everything.
Yeah.
His commitment to his shots is very good.
Yeah. He's got a good understanding of where his capability is at.
Absolutely. Oh, look at this.
On the other side of the table, Pikey's sort of...
I would have got that.
Yep, probably. Probably in the middle. Yep. Especially on that table.
Yeah.
So
Well, Dan did say to you, what were you thinking?
yeah. So advantage Pikey on the other table. We're back to the main event.
Yeah.
Very nice break from Dale. He's been breaking really well lately.
The last two haven't come apart great. That was a bit better.
Okay.
Michael's broken very well.
Okay.
But Dale did get the first two frames.
Yeah.
And then Michael ran a rack and then got the next one. So
I had a hit on this table just earlier today, and the room had a flood or something on the weekend. So there was a bit of dampness in the air and on the floor and stuff, and there was a few kicks and stuff like that.
Certainly is in my nostrils. I can smell the dampness.
Yeah.
It's not awesome.
Yeah, so but we give the table an iron. Hopefully it's firing well. So
It seems to be playing fine.
Red's the go here.
Yeah, if you can get on that
With
tricky
one-
one behind the yellow first.
One dodgy red.
If you can get the run through, get the cannon. Oh no, he's just on it.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. And it's kind of ABC from here, the way Dale plays. Or the way anyone probably
You
plays.
try and come straight across the table here, and
Yeah.
if you've got the line to get straight back on the other one on the opposite side.
Yeah. How were the first 4 frames, by the way? Was it just nip and tuck or
A couple of
safety or-
areas. Michael was sort of trying to force the issue a little bit and not quite getting there,
Okay.
which he's always going to do. He's,
He'll
he's
play his
the
hand,
favourite.
yeah.
And yeah, well, that's right. And if he gets him early,
Try and put the pressure
he
on
can just
Dale,
play
yeah.
Dale straight out of the match.
Yeah, yeah. Because this will be Dale's first final, so I'll be a little bit nervous.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Huge result. I said he's absolutely stellar season. He didn't throw any matches away like most people do. Throw a couple away in a season this long. Very hard, as you know, you've played, and it's hard to get up every week.
That's not in.
It's just a bit of decel on that. He just came off the short of it.
And that's when against Scerri, if you want to beat him, you really have to put the throttle down. Otherwise, he will murder you.
Mate, I said that last week. I threw everything, including the kitchen sink, at him.
Yep.
And he was still strong enough mentally to deal with it. And then
I watched some of that.
and then
He
play
played
well.
he played some amazing pool to beat you. I
He
did see that.
He really did, yeah.
Some really, really big shots. And
Finished so well. he's all class.
that's right. He's done it all, hasn't he? Really. Except he's not the Mooney Ponds Club champion.
Did you win that?
Yep.
That's, mate, I'm impressed. I don't even know if I could sit next to you at the moment. You should
Yep.
be in front.
Yeah. Well, Mick Hill was impressed. So I just thought I'd mention it again.
An interesting match we had last week. I had the top 15 highlights and lost 11-9.
No change there for you, Pete.
Yeah, standard. He's
So that's a big
He's-
surprise, actually.
he missed that by a lot, didn't he?
You know, normally when you open the door for Mick, he usually steps through it and goes, "Thank you very much." Must be a little bit of nerves there for him as well.
He's going to have a lot because he, and no offence to Dale, but Michael at the start of the finals would have expected to play probably myself or Jamie in the final.
Yeah.
Hasn't turned out that way, so he's an overwhelming favourite now. So even
Yeah.
more pressure, really.
Yeah. Well, it showed in that last shot. I thought, you know, Dale misses easy chance to clear the table, and then Mick gives it right back to him, and this makes this frame.
Well, he's got a hell of
Incredibly important for
hell
Dale
of an
Watson now.
opportunity now. Yeah.
I mean, for Dale 3-2 out, this is huge now. Massive frame.
Does a kick. I heard that from here.
And there was a few kicks earlier when I was playing on this table. The dampness in the air is not working well for the balls, and it's working well for Michael Scerri right now. So he'll take it, but it'll even out across the match.
Well, it usually does. Not always, but usually.
Yeah. Not elementary on yellow.
No, not at all. Black's in a horrible position.
Kind of just needs to get on the one in the middle, doesn't he? And then he's sorted. But yeah, far from straightforward.
What's going on up the other end of the room, mate? People keep cheering.
I think there's a birthday party around the corner. Yep. They've got a bigger crowd than the VPPL Grand Final.
They sound pretty excited about it too.
Yep. And they can't even put a ball. But I'm sure we've got quite a lot of viewers at home who, on a Monday night, want to stay in and watch this.
Yeah, we've got a few.
How many we got?
They warming up yet, Dan? How many watching? 75.
75. I bet there's a few interstaters watching, getting ready for Canberra.
Just come a bit far there, Michael. Might just dead weight this, or no, a little screw, just to hold.
Oh wow!
He's tried to play. He's played side to try and hold, and it's just thrown the shot off a little.
Okay, so quite a few nerves here in this grand final, folks.
As Dale will take this one straight up the rail.
Yeah, I think he's got to do the.
If that's on in the middle that easily, he'll be fine.
I don't think it is. I think he's just checking it out. I think he'll do the train here all day long. And I think the bottom of those three reds still goes in the bottom right corner if he just pots it and gets a nudge off the knuckle. But knowing Dale, unless this flies in the middle, he's not going to play for that. He'll play the jackie.
Yeah, well, that angle he's lining up on, he's pretty wide there, so he should be okay.
He doesn't really have the angle to play the shot to nothing, because he's going to be hitting the jaw. So that might put him off the train.
Yeah, well, the jaw would get him back behind these two in the middle there. What are the chances of him thinning this?
Can't see a lot going wrong here, really. He's just got to roll it in nicely. Beautiful shot.
Hit that perfect.
Yeah. And
just natural here.
Just a tricky black. It only goes in not available in the bottom of the table, so let's just make sure he leaves himself a shot to get on the middle pocket. In your brain, Pete, you're thinking the right-hand red is your last red to get on the black, are you? Or at least one of those two upper reds in the middle of the table. It doesn't like that one, which is a shame, because it would really open it up for him.
I don't mind this. You're coming straight back on the line for that left one in the the right one in the corner. Well, he's overplayed this.
Not too bad.
Can he just slide past, or is he going to get contact?
He's left himself a little bit of traffic here, which is not ideal. He needs to actually be quite careful here now.
Maybe you just play a full stun into that bottom red, play the one in the middle, play a full stun into it.
Yeah.
So you roll it just past the black.
Yeah, that's definitely what he's going to be doing here. But as this way, he leaves risk to something going wrong. The other way was no risk, but that's pretty good.
You got to either overhit it or just nudge it.
Yeah, very nice.
They should naturally get under this.
Yeah. But as we've seen earlier in the match, there's some easy shots being missed, so
it just works out perfectly.
Nothing's easy in the grand final, I suppose.
No, of course not. But if he runs around this and lands dead straight, he's naturally.
If you're 3-2 up, you're screaming for 4-2 here. You're loving 4-2 so much.
Oh, he's just overplayed it.
All right.
Just overplayed it, but he's okay.
Yeah, it's good. Tables are not flying tonight.
Well, you don't want to be short there either.
Nah. It's pretty much perfect. Lovely.
Yeah,
And with that, Dale Watson takes a 4-2 lead in the grand final.
Taking him well.
Of the VPPL. Very nice.
Oh, a bit of a table punch. He's showing a bit of emotion.
Was there a table punch there?
Just a little,
okay.
Just a little one.
Yeah, good.
Not enough to hear, but you could see it.
Good. Yeah, he's done a bit of a short back and sides with the ponytail as well. I don't know if that's a recent thing or especially for the match, but Dale Watson stamping his authority on the game.
It's only one with hair in the finals.
I think Dan said something about hair. I think he's jealous he's got some. Actually, no, you've got more hair than him. What are you talking about?
He's got more hair than all of them combined.
Actually, yeah, there's, of the 4 players, there's actually only one with hair.
Dan's actually got more hair than everyone in the room.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like Adonis sat here. just a crew cut. Okay, so Mick 4-2 down, big break. They look pretty tasty on reds here.
Yeah.
And that you couldn't ask for more than that off the break, could you? Jeez. He'll be delighted with
Maybe
that.
be a foot closer to that ball, but that'll do.
Yeah,
He'll get these.
this is huge. Well, it's huge, but we thought that in the last round with Dale, but Mick really does need to pull these.
He's not Dale.
Yeah, he has to get these.
This is the shot right now.
Oh, it's straightened up too much. That happened to me earlier as well.
That was the money shot.
That happened to me earlier on this table as well. And I thought I got a kick.
Just under-cued it, I reckon.
Yeah,
I don't know. Just seemed to run out of steam. There was no action on the wide ball.
Yeah, that. I know it sounds strange, but I'm sure that conditions and weather affect the way the table runs.
Yeah.
And because the same thing happened to me earlier when I had no chance of going in the middle pocket. And it's just gone straight in just like that did. And I couldn't understand how it did it. I thought I must have got a kick.
Not a very good cueist.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I think it's actually I cued it as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
But still fucked up. So here he comes, Dale Watson with
What an opportunity.
Waddle with 1 dead ball, which is hardly dead.
Nothing dead there. Now there is. That actually couldn't have turned out much worse.
No, it's not ideal, but he's got a bit of a get out shot. This cut in the middle pocket. If the yellow doesn't go in the right corner, just cut the yellow in the middle and come back up the table for the business at the bottom here. Kind of natural angle if it goes in. Oh my goodness.
Jeez, he's got away with
I'm
that.
surprised that he went so close.
That was terrible. He's played bottom on that.
So I know Dale's game pretty well. That you can guarantee this yellow is coming up in or over this bottom left pocket.
He's got 2.
Huh?
He's got 2.
Oh, he's got 2. Oh, I stand corrected. All right, you'll play the same shot.
Maybe he'll run across it and double it with 2.
Risk of the in off if he does that though. I don't.
Nah,
Dale doesn't like
not
taking
with top.
risks.
Well, he could have got run over and had a better result than that. Look, we're Scerri. He's fighting it, not to smile. How hard is it to sit there when you think you've gone in a frame because you've completely chopped it up and you're just sitting there trying not to go, woohoo!
No, Michael's just on his phone looking at pictures of his new house.
Very nice house it is too. Even better with
It
the
is
pool
as well.
table.
Very nice. I'm still waiting for the invitation for the housewarming. Or has it already happened and I missed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. No, I think for everybody at home and for us, I think it's great to see Dale winning because
mate.
not only because he's a teammate of mine on a Tuesday night, but I think everybody wants to see a close match.
Hey, look, I've said before, he's just one of the really good guys in pool, Dale.
He is, yeah.
Genuine as they come.
Yeah.
It's well played.
Yeah, nice play there.
Well, looked like it was going to be a run out, and then it looked like it was going to be a run out from the mistake, and now we've ended up with this rubbish.
Well, at least Dan's here to commentate on the safety play. Although in saying that, there's quite an easy pot on here off the rail, Pete, isn't there? For you.
Yeah.
Big pocket with the yellow there.
Oh, I'm miserable.
You'd be having a dip, surely.
Probably not much to lose then.
I'd be going the other way.
So would I.
Dale's greedy, he wants to cover both pockets. Look at that. And he's
Yeah,
done it.
that's a shot.
He's done it as well. He's such a greedy bastard.
Pardon
my French, everybody.
Just got to chip this red in front. I'll just call it a Fred. Chip this Fred.
Chip it in front.
Yeah, chip the Fred in front and...
It's like an in-off shot if you do that. I think...
he's not going for the double, surely. Got to be at a third of a pocket.
I think he's going to just play the red up to cover the oh no, he's going for the middle.
Where's the white going? Oh no,
Just a kind of nothing shot. But
he's trying to keep him off them all.
But quite a good tactical shot.
Time will tell.
Leaving Dale the tempting slider inside the yellow on the red near the black. But
He's got to bump this out now, doesn't he?
Surely only Dax Wesley would have the guts to go for that shot. Not even you're stupid enough to play that, Pete.
I was going to say, do you need the guts to take it or the lack of intelligence? I wonder sometimes. Very fine line between an idiot and a genius in pool.
Ain't that the truth? You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not a bad shot from Dale there. He's giving Mick a bit to think about here. I think I'd be doing that shot you were talking about, chipping the left-hand red under the yellow.
Yeah, well, he's kind
of up on the
forced
rail.
Yeah, yep. He's forced the issue a bit, Dale, which is good.
He kind of needs to cover the pocket though, because if he doesn't cover the bank, he's sort of like leaving it all open. And that's not ideal.
Well,
so
makes a bit more of a
big
mess.
chance for Dale Watson to go 5-2 up. Who would have read about it? Nobody, because it hasn't happened yet.
No, and no one writes about this stuff, so.
True.
And pool players can't read as a general rule.
Have we got any messages coming in, Dan? Any viewers?
Probably will have
I
soon.
can see Trent Reinheimer there, the New South Wales reserve.
He's written
chiming in. Oh, sorry, I've just been told he's not a reserve, he's in the team. I'm not sure how that happened, but anyway. Someone said he qualified fair and square in Travis's pool table in New South Wales.
That's correct.
Yep, fair income.
They all did. And look, you know, who are we to judge how they run their trials? I wish we did that. I might have made the team this year.
Yeah, same. Yeah, we. So what's Mick doing here? He's trying to get this red inside the yellow, is he?
Yeah, and he's got to clear it and then get back past that, which he didn't.
So in fairness, he's gotten further than I thought he would. And when you get to the one ball scenario, he's now looking at this in the green pocket of two rails. It's almost like being over the pocket for you, Pete.
I spent years, and still do, in this situation.
And it's potable, isn't it?
Oh,
you just stun it off two rails in the green bag and get on the black.
Of course it's potable, you can see it. Yeah. It's easy.
Easy? Oh no, is he trying to cover the pocket? Could be joking on you.
If he catches the jaw, he's all right.
Wow.
Yeah, he's in all
Dale
sorts.
Watts loving this.
This is 5-2 all day long.
Tell you what.
With the insurance of the red sitting on the rail as well, there's no way he misses him. Please get him. Don't make me look stupid again.
So Dale's got a crowd over there watching the Watson clan and the sidelines.
I know.
They're all. I think they're all playing cards, but they're here in spirit.
And they don't actually know him, but they just happen to be sitting on the closest table.
Yeah, Michelle, Dale's partner Michelle, you can only really get any change out of her when Tony West is playing. She absolutely loves Tony West.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, she's the one. Only kidding. Love Westy.
Okay, so Dale Watson with a great chance to go 5-2 up here. Just composing himself a little bit because he realises
he could have played this hole out of shots to nothing, which he's now doing.
I'm not sure about
Absolutely,
this way.
yeah.
I'm not sure about this way, to be
Why
honest.
not?
It's okay. It's not brilliant. It's just okay. It's a natural angle if he misses the red. But all day long, that was the last ball over the pocket, surely, Pete.
Yeah, I think he just had to take a little more care before that. But doesn't matter, he's still in control.
The mind plays some silly games with you, don't they, when you're in
Oh, yeah.
a big final? He's played it well.
Oh, this is
He'll
horrible.
take it. He'll take it. It's not as easy as he should have been, but he'll take it.
Tough shot. Oh, he hasn't walked around to have a look at this. Also, he hasn't given himself enough time to think about missing it, so...
I know what you mean. So, Scerri will be very happy with that.
That's, I'm telling you now, that frame could define the match.
It will definitely test Dale's mental strength, and I think he's a stronger player now than he was a couple of years ago.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
I think he'll get over that, but it's a tough one.
He'll get over it because he knows he has to.
Yeah.
And he's still in front.
Yeah.
He's not going to feel like he's in front right at the moment, though.
No.
Michael will.
Yeah. It's Dale's break as well, I think. So at least Dale gets the chance to serve, and if he gets a good break and pots out, he'll soon put it behind him. So Pikey and Fell here, Shane 4-3 up. Keeping it tight by the look of it.
Yeah, he's probably in the best shape in this frame. He's on yellows. Pikey's got a fair bit of work to do.
Yeah.
Where's Jason Foster tonight, mate? I saw him leave. Is that it? We don't see him again.
I saw him earlier, but he must have gone.
A bit disappointing.
I think he'd probably be home at home watching this, and with the pornography on the other channel.
Oh, well, why wouldn't you? Shane's managed to hit the only red at that end of the table. That's a horrible shot. You couldn't do that if you tried, really.
Me. Could you have done any worse shot than that in your life ever?
And not only the one red, it was dead.
Yeah, not ideal for Shane.
Don't get too cute here, Pikey. Just get it in.
No, without a doubt, Pikey will be taking these on.
Pikey will be doing something like that.
Okay, all right. We've still got one left, I think.
Yeah, just sitting behind it again.
Yeah, so Pikey's gone to the Watto School of Pool. Yeah.
Good snooker. See if Shane can get out of it and open that red up again. Be a better effort here. Need to go 3 cushions.
Shane's put quite a bit of time in for today. He's seriously keen to do well. And he's a good competitor. Shane,
Good break. One of those last ball moving, annoying ones.
Yeah, no. He's opening the ball
and
as
he
well.
actually he just said that as well.
Yeah, just finishing off what I was saying about Shane. He's been practicing quite a lot, and yeah, he's improved a lot. Shane Fell, and I believe he's getting a table at home as well now.
Okay.
So that can only help his game even more. Do you like the face cut double on the red into the other red?
I do.
So
He won't hit the other reds too fine.
Is it?
Yep.
Give him a bit of screw.
Yeah, maybe just glance off that yellow.
Touch the screw.
Caught a ball off the second yellow above it, and then you cannon it. Yeah. You don't need to anyway. It's an easy double. Oh.
Not from there.
Oh. He's just overdone that one a bit.
So
Where's Dan?
So the old
technological help.
The old Dale would just drop this right over the pocket. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want this in.
Yeah, no, I reckon you're right.
And how often does that happen on these pockets?
Yeah. Well, you're talking to someone who's probably about as good at covering holes as you are.
Yep. It's par for the course on these pockets. That's in as well.
No, it's just, that's hit a speed bump at the end there.
Yeah,
it's not in our nature to cover pockets, is it?
No. It's a great coverage there though from Dale.
Yeah, good shot.
It's a big frame for him in the context of the last frame.
It's a good shot here from Michael too, because if this goes, it's nowhere near going, but if he's off that red, he's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, this is not easy on reds. I have to say, if he's on this red in the bulk, he can't be.
Well, the other two plant in this pocket as well.
I think he's just going to try and cover the left corner with the bottom red.
Yeah, but if it drops, you're a chance of going.
I don't like his chances from there. If it goes, there's just a little bit too much coverage. I think he's just trying to put this over the bag and cannon the yellow into a safer position, maybe.
He's nailed it.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah, how well's he hit that?
Wow. Well, we'll soon see now your theory, Pete, if he can get out of here.
Well, he's coming. If he's a couple inches shorter, he's easy to get on that other red up there. But
if it was Rusty or Jake or Noonan, you'd obviously back him. But it's not a gimme. There's almost some value in doing the double here, but nah.
Well, can he get straight back?
And he is doing the double, or the middle pocket. Interesting. Okay, he's doing that.
Well, that's sort of a shot to nothing if it goes in.
That's a class shot.
If it goes in, he's still out. So it's a clever shot.
It's a really good shot there. Yeah, well done, Dale. Brilliant.
I kind of need Scerri to win because I've lost to the winner every bloody year in this thing. Lost to Robbo in the semi in the first year, final second year, Scerri in the semi last year, Scerri in the semi this year.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know what's worse. Finishing top of the league and not winning a match, or getting to the semis every year or final.
What was that, Dan?
I'm playing this fucking league.
Yeah, it's only because Dan needs me to commentate. I screwed up and made one final. You know when Dan walks up and he goes, yeah, well done. Good stuff, mate. Yeah, thanks.
It's a bit of a tap on the table there from Mick, which is not the positive tap on the table, but
No,
the one.
it's not the how good was that shot tap.
No, it's it's well done. That's the worst shot
Nice.
he's ever played tap.
Yeah, that's the nice one, dipshit tap. Yeah. is horrible. Those shots, when you're trying to play under like that, the last thing you can do, you got to make sure that you hit the cushion before the ball. Otherwise, it's not going right. It's got no chance.
And not only is Dale Watson winning, but he's actually in control of this match as well, which just surprises me a little bit.
He needs to just get all the pressure on before Michael fully settles in.
But is Michael applying himself like he would if it was
enough?
You know?
Yeah. But even last week, I didn't allow him to get going early on.
Okay.
So everything I did was working, and
but he found his gear at the end. Yeah.
Which is what champions do.
Yeah, true.
They do it when they need to.
That's true.
Oh yeah, just get behind the plant.
Fat behind the plant. Beautiful if it's on.
He's overrun it by 7 inches.
Yeah. God, if that's 7 inches, then I'm well endowed. I'll take that, Pete.
Don't buy real estate off me, you reckon?
There's almost more value in just dropping it in the corner and then right in the middle, right?
There's more value, but that's no good for the viewers and us, which is what you really should be thinking about.
I'm not sure about this choice. I'm not sure about this choice, guys.
I'd be screwing off it for starters.
Nah, that was quite negative. He's in cruise control, but he had the frame there. I'm not sure about that, but then that's Dale. You know, he plays percentage pool.
He does what he thinks is right,
and what is right within the limits of his game.
Here's a shot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, double inside and open the pocket up.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Does it go?
Yeah, that's what he played for, I think.
Okay.
But if he played for anything else, it was pretty average.
It does look tight to me, though.
No. Just got to watch the in-off in the corner. He's hit that terrible. It still nearly went.
Yeah, it could have gone, yeah. So here we go. Dale Watson should be 6'2". Can he get 5'3"?
Well, he's just got to screw back maybe a foot so he can make sure the white comes out when he runs a rail ball across.
Yeah.
If you land straight on this, you're actually in trouble.
Yeah. I really hope he goes for this, because I know Dale's game, and I know that there is propensity for him to dolly this over the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think he'll do that.
No, I hope not.
I think he knows.
Yeah, he has to press on.
He needs to take his chances. But I reckon he's covered. No. Just still, I thought the line looked like he was lining out outside the ball.
He lined up, as if he was rolling. He's got a big pocket here too. Sometimes gives you a false sense of security, though. Yeah,
is it one of those ones that is missable? The one where you can find that one piece of jaw that's neither off the ball or in?
I'd probably hit it harder.
That's a shot. He's played it very well.
Yeah, very good shot. Come on, Dale.
Hey, no bias on the commentary, mate.
Can't help it. I love both the guys, but love an underdog, I do.
Just overcheck that a touch.
It should be fine. Massive black, really, in the scheme of things, with the way the last frame went.
Nicely.
Yeah,
nicely taken.
Yeah.
Smooth as you like.
Yeah. Interesting match, this. Very interesting.
Michael would be a bit frustrated at the moment, I would think.
Yeah. That race to 11 can go quite quick. So here we go. We've got Shane.
Depends if you're in front or behind, mate.
True. So Shane, a familiar sight here. All his balls on the black.
Oh, tell you what, he nearly missed that.
But the last time we tuned into this match, Shane had all his balls and
Look where all the
black
balls
as well.
are. How bad's that shot?
Yeah, I didn't really.
He's
Oh,
belted,
big break,
he had
big
belted
break.
the absolute piss out of them.
Very nice bright yellows, look tasty-ish.
One big shot. And mind you, the opener's a plant.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be planting this all day long. Oh, he got it, did he? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's a terrible positional shot.
Looks like they both might go all the way, these matches.
Played well. Just got to get on this extraction now, Jamo. We'll just smash this with top and arc it around and get the extraction.
It's possible, but I reckon he'll be aiming for the blue spot instead.
Yeah, or just to the left. Just got to get the weight right on this one.
Yeah, the only thing is his only real insurance is the ball he's extracting. But he's got no real choice other than to go for it, really. Unless he's really negative, which he's not going to be. Oh, that's worked out nice.
Well, he's covered the black,
Ooh,
but it's a bit
wow.
unfortunate. Okay.
Yeah, pretty good containing shot there from Mick.
Yeah, no, I'm very disappointed with that. It was a good shot, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't
We
mean I
did
can't be
come here to be entertained.
Yeah, that's right.
We don't get paid for this.
If we get paid for this, I've got a lot coming.
Although
Don't run on a tab.
although Rob was at home watching that shot, loving it. Absolutely loving that shot. I know you are, Robbo. You love those negative safeties that just keep you in the frame, mate. We know what turns you on.
And annoys me.
We love you though as well. But we know you love those really weird shots.
Oh, good effort. All right.
So yellow's all day long here by the look of it.
What's he do with the black? Can he?
Oh, he's got another visit, is he?
No, this is Michael.
Oh, sorry.
Got to either nudge the black or going negative.
Yeah, don't blame him. He's 5-3 down. He wants to go into lockdown mode.
Plenty of pool left, mate.
As Rob calls it, turtle mode.
Turtle mode, yeah.
But in fairness, if that's what you've got to do, that's what you've got to do.
Chaco said machine nearly qualified from where? Robinvale.
What's that?
Jack Hunter said machine. Mark Williams nearly qualified for New South Wales from Robinvale.
Yeah, Jack's moved to Geelong, I believe. I saw him post a message. Oh no, sorry, not Hunter.
No,
Jack Phillips.
Not Phillips.
Oh, sorry, was this a different Jack?
Oh, it's, that almost goes now.
Oh.
That was the idea.
Okay. So one more visit on yellow, is it? little bit of pressure on this. You don't want to go 6-3 down, Pete, do you?
Absolutely not. He's cued that really well.
Yeah, lovely shot.
Which way do you go?
I'll go bottom yellow if I'm on it.
I think you have to.
With either plain ball,
And
if
take
the
it
black
back
goes,
up the top.
if the black goes, yeah, take it up the top if the black goes, or bottom left hand side into the the pink spot, which is what I think he tried. He's overrun it a little bit.
Oh, this gets a bit tricky now.
Still okay. Yeah, okay, but actually, crap.
He's in trouble.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Might have to double this.
it's a big pocket. You're right. It's a big shot now, and that's what champions do.
Yep.
That's the difference.
You just happen to be right on the angle for it, so you'll be happy with that.
Yeah, that's a big confidence booster there for Michael Scerri.
It's one of those annoying ones that Dale's sitting there going, "Oh, I'm a chance here." Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah, when those balls go in, you know you're approaching the kind of flying point.
Mm-hmm. Or you just, even blind squirrel can find a nut occasionally. It's one or the other. You just got to convince yourself which one it is. 5-all, Pikey and Shane.
Yeah. I believe Pikey got Shane a few weeks ago in the league.
Okay. They're just not coming apart really well for him, Dale. He's been getting balls mostly, didn't he? No, but Shane's had a pretty successful year of just coming back to the game. So
yeah, he's done really well.
Didn't quite win when he's bet against you.
Hmm?
Didn't quite win his bet against you.
No, he did. He did win.
No, to finish in the 4.
No, but he had the field. I had just the 3 or 4 of you.
Ah, so you lost that one.
So you cost me. Yeah.
I cost you.
I think it was you. Yeah.
No, I finished in the 4.
Did you? Oh, who didn't then? Was it Scerri or?
No, me, Jamie, and I reckon you've been duped here.
No, I lost $50 to because Dale finished 3rd. I had a yeah. I
so you had us 1, 2,
I
and
had you
3.
3, and then the field, and Dale clipped the 3rd place.
Yeah. Well, he knocked off me and Scerri during the season, Dale, so he deserved to finish higher than one of us at least.
Yeah. Did he beat Scerri? I thought he lost 11-10. No.
No.
Okay.
What is he doing with this? Just hiding? Oh no, just killing.
Okay, yeah, nicely played.
Murder of red ball.
Yeah.
And he's just going to keep playing these pushy, shovey,
Yeah, Rob was at home
crumb grabbing
loving
frames
that shot.
until he gets his rhythm going. Yeah. The crumb grabber. Almost have a go here. If that one goes underneath. Which I'm guessing it does. Clean as the proverbial.
Yep. It's all joining up now. Needs a bit of run here. And he's got it.
Nah. Might have to move it again.
Does that yellow go? It's tight.
It'll go off the red. If you can screw into him now, he's okay. Should still be on the one in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that go in the right corner now?
This is now looking like advantage Dale unless he pulls out a big shot.
No, just roll this in and double.
No.
I was going to double the other one.
Face cut.
What's happened? You got away with it to a degree.
Yeah. So I would be just rolling up to that red near the rail, snookering him on all 3 yellows. See what I mean?
Yeah, I'd probably try and give it a little bit to
Just to
develop
move it
the second red.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
As long as he still snookers him.
Yeah. Well, you can roll straight at it. If you roll and hit it, you stick to that, and the other one should roll forward to the middle pocket. I'm displaying this all with my hands for the viewers.
Yeah, we don't have the pen, unfortunately, yet. Dan's working on the pen.
Dan's not working on the pen. He doesn't trust us with the pen, and nor should he.
Well, what would you draw?
I'm a child. Trust me, it wouldn't be good. No one wants to see penises all over the screen. Well, some might, but as a general rule.
I can think of a few that would.
Yeah. And no, I wasn't going to mention you, Chuka. Still in all sides here, Mike. Dale's in pretty good shape next shot.
Yeah, he is.
He's got a screw and try and hide behind that red or what? He's got nothing. No, he's trying to sit it in front of the other red.
I don't mind that shot. He's just got in a little bit to think about there. That's all he could do, really. Nothing else. So Dale sort of kind of needs to put red in the corner now.
Not really.
With the white not sure where it's going.
We'll just run off the bottom of this and leave and snooker him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Safety. You're joking, aren't you, Pete?
Mate, just because I don't do it doesn't mean it's not the right shot.
True. I see what you mean. I like your thinking here. I think with Dale's style of game, that's the shot you would play. I think you would cut the red back in the pocket, but
yeah. He's just underdone that. Michael can swerve. He can swerve and have a crack at that one in the middle now.
Dick of this, yeah. And you wouldn't back against him, would you? Cracky.
No, I mean, well, he's got to. It's the easiest, well, not the easiest way to hit a ball, but
it's not easy, but
it's still an easy way to hit it. You know, back yourself to hit it 19 times out of 20.
He doesn't need too much on it, though. Oh my goodness.
He
was jacking up too much. You only need to put a little bit of side on that, didn't you?
I just think he hit it before he was ready.
Yeah. But also, do you need to jack up that much for that type of shot, or just a little twitch of right hand side?
Jack up that much if you're trying to turn it quickly and hold the white and take the pace out of it.
Okay, yeah. So massive chance here for Dale.
Well, you almost take this one down here, don't you? Over the left, the one closest to the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like going this way. I think you take the one down here and then you play the plant and work your way back.
I don't like it either, but remember, it's his way, and Dale will always go the steady way.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I'm just going to say his way was wrong this time, okay?
Well, I agree with you. Absolutely agree with you.
I can say whatever I want because I have a microphone and he doesn't. Going to run this down or? Yes, he is. Well, he's played that well.
Yeah, good shot. Still got one more.
Guy's a genius. That was 100% the right shot.
Yeah. Yeah. And it looks like ABC now, but it's easier said than done, isn't it?
Little soft screw out here.
I think he'll just roll it in, topspin.
It's like he's covering up.
Oh my god, he's had a kick.
No.
I'm sure he's had a kick.
He's covering it.
No way.
Mate, you didn't get a kick, you were just wrong.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh my good god.
It's the first time I've seen someone get a kick when they're not even playing.
Well, I hope my mate Dale wins this frame, because if he doesn't, I shall be having words with him tomorrow about this frame in particular. That, ladies and gentlemen, was a regulation out that should have been taken.
Will it come back to haunt him? Well,
We shall soon find out.
Well, the good thing for Michael here is he's pretty much forced him to take the one over the hole.
Yeah.
Which means he's kind of going to have a go at him now, so, which is what he was trying to do anyway, other than jag a ball.
Yeah, Dale's still obviously a massive favourite.
Oh, of course.
But I always worry when players just play that one safety too many times. You'd have seen it time and time again, Pete.
Oh, all the time.
And Dale doesn't want to play this ball over the pocket. I just don't understand this.
In his defence, if the wire's up over the right-hand side, he's pretty safe. Right, so he didn't want to just roll the one in over the hole. He wanted to play a long double plant. Now
I'm not sure Dale played the pot there though. But
well, he's in
he
worse
did
shape now than he was a second ago. Now he's actually got to make a decent pot.
So it's an unconventional method, but he's still in control, and he just needs to keep his cool.
Oh, cued beautifully, but in trouble. Just go through the guts. Well,
Yeah, I think he's got. He can get enough gear on this to kiss the yellow.
yeah, it's almost got to.
Just needs to kiss it half ball, doesn't he?
Well, you just play it at nice paces, like enough pace to hit it, but enough so you're not running the crap out of the white. And if you miss, you might have to double the other red over.
Yeah. And if he gets too much into it, you'll find the join between the yellow and the red. He'll knock it over the hole anyway. Just play it and play it slow.
Pull the red and have no shot in the other one. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's very stiff. And however
it
does go.
It's stiff, but it's overplayed too. You didn't have to hit it anywhere near that hard.
Well, I don't think he hit it that hard, did he?
Hit it hard enough to get the yellow there off the cushion. You only needed to move it an inch.
Yeah, true. I think anywhere the white above the blue spot, he would surely back himself to win the frame. So that's why he's hit it at a bit of pace.
Yeah, the only way he's not going to be on this ball is if it runs back past.
So he's still okay. This is ooh. And I'll tell you what, you know what I mean? This is where, if Dale watches this frame again tomorrow,
should have gone earlier.
We replay and we just go, look, you know, the frame was at your mercy, you just take it.
Yeah.
Don't give guys like him another shot, for God's sake.
Scerri's in front. He's going to feel like he's in front if he gets this.
Yeah. Still gonna get him. Should be fine.
Well, it must be on.
Yeah, he's fine.
It's straight. If it is on.
Yeah, just screw back a bit. He's fine. I think. Oh.
Just,
I stand corrected.
just the wrong side of it.
Just, yeah, not fine.
No, he'll get it.
This is one of those big shots in a match which can go for you or against you.
Centre pocket. Centre pocket. And yes, that is the centre pocket I meant. That's,
That is an interesting frame, really.
look, Dale was unlucky to leave that ball where he did, but I think it could have been avoided.
Yeah.
And that, that in-off definitely could have been avoided. So I'm going to run outside and quickly actually bring the trophies in. I'll be back in a few minutes.
So big break from Michael. 6-4 down in the final. Looks like he's gone for reds. And red's looking pretty good here. Just needs one developing shot to extract the red nearest the yellow. And then all the balls go, so he'll back himself to clear if this works out. Just missed the cannon there, so back to the drawing board. So a couple of options for Mick here. He can either play a containing safety shot, or he can try and capitalise on his previous frame and win, and go for the out and try and really punish his opponent. Pros and cons to both styles of offense or defense. That's worked out pretty well for him. So Scerri smells blood here. He's going for it. It's a little bit unlucky. Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. But he's not giving up there. I think he's going to try and put this red in the yellow pocket and play the cannon on the red nearest the yellow in the middle of the table. If he still feels like he wants to go for it. Just not got his timing right yet, Mick. Dale would be delighted to get a chance at 6-4 up. 7-4, quite a commanding lead in a match like this, so he'll be pleased to have a chance. And in the other match, we've got Shane Fell and Paul Pike. I think the score is 6-5 to Pikey. Good shot from Dale. You really want it to be ideally straight on that yellow in the middle pocket, but you'll still take this all day long. You could even try and dislodge that red and yellow that are stuck together in the middle of the table now. But I don't think he will. I think he'll roll this one through and use the yellow at the bottom of the table as a connecting ball for that yellow that's stuck to the red. Key shot in the frame, he's just taking his time. Position of the white ball here is critical. I think if he can get on the bottom yellow sort of half ball, it's pretty much ideal. Half ball, quarter ball. Oh, yuck. That's not what you wanted. So Dale did actually try for the extraction of the first shot. And really giving Scerri a golden opportunity to come 6-5 here. As we saw earlier in the match, this has happened before, and Michael's just not firing 100% tonight. He's not quite yet hit his stride, so normally with 2 shots you'd think this would be an automatic, but not yet. And there's an example really of Mick's sort of not firing 100%. He'll still try and chip this red back into the corner or off the yellow. He's got 2 shots still, so should be okay. And I think he's alright. I think he's okay. Can't tell from the angle. But yeah, he'll be quite happy with that. Just needs to make sure he gets on the rail with the white, not overhit. Oh, should be okay there. That's a good shot. So, a bit of frustration there from Mick. This is not an absolute gimme. He needs to pop this. I'll be happy with that if he can. And that's good. Yeah, good frame there for Michael. 6-5 now. Bad luck Dale. Went for the offensive shot and didn't work out, unfortunately. Here we've got Paul Pike and Shane Fell. 6-5 Pikey. Shane on reds. Looks like a regulation out for Shane here. I'd pretty much almost guarantee a 6-all scoreline now after this one. Back to Dale. Big break from Dale and nearly didn't get a ball, but very nice finish. Would have loved an easy opener on the reds. He's got one up to the top left corner, which I think he'll go for and go for reds. And if it goes in, he's big favourite for 7-5. Just needs one good pot here. Probably check side with the white. Yeah, nicely played. Mini result there for Dale. And the ball's at his mercy here for 7-5. Somebody asking on the YouTube stream if Dan Lynch is covering the Nationals in Canberra, and yes he is. just seen a comment from Rob Bowen. JMO is the new Westie. I'm not quite sure what that means, to be honest with you, mate. I don't know what Westie was. Butters has just re-entered commentary here. I'll ask his opinion on what that actually means, but someone said JMO is the new Westie. Was Westie anything in the first place? What does it mean?
I've got no idea what that means, mate.
No. So if anyone knows what that means, Rob Bowen. Thanks for tuning in anyway, Rob. Just try and find less obtuse comments, and we'll be glad to entertain them. Although I did buy a bottle of wine yesterday called Bowen Estate, and I did think of you. It was $30, so it was a bit expensive for you. Back to the match.
I've never played in a team with Westie, but I did, however, go to Vegas with him, and we played in a team representing Australia in the 9-ball. But we didn't really care about pool. We were in Vegas for 2 weeks.
Yep.
Things got a little bit loose on occasion, but yeah, hell of a trip.
Yeah.
Vegas and Mexico wasn't bad. We needed 4 days in Mexico to wind down to Vegas. So.
He's a nice guy, Westie. He's a quiet fella.
Absolutely.
But good player and nice bloke.
Ripper bloke.
Okay, so
he's got to take those.
Dale Watson will be a little bit concerned about that miss. 6-5 up.
Scerri would just be going, all right, how can I make this difficult?
And realistically, Dale could have easily been 7-2 up in this match if he'd just taken his chances. Easy to say that in 8-ball, I know, but
it is. But
we've seen some clear-cut chances that could have been 7-2.
Yeah, he needs to get them. You reckon Michael doubles his yellow down?
I don't know about that. I think Michael will chip off the bottom yellow on the right-hand side. Try and put the white on
try and get it in front.
And try and put the white under the yellow in the bulk area.
That would not be a terrible result.
Okay, yeah, similar.
Yeah, something.
Yep. Good control there.
Really, though.
Importantly left
Dale just got to nudge this out. And
he importantly left Dale off the cushion first escape on the red on the left side. So
yeah, he's just got to bite the bullet here and bump it out and leave the white there.
Yeah,
that's all he can do.
Yeah, just has to hope it doesn't roll off as well.
He's just overplayed it, but that's okay. No, he's all good.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah. Red's big favourite here. So Michael needs a massive out, really, to stay in this match, or to draw level. Still very much in the match anyway, but
it's right. It really is in the balance.
You can't help but feeling though that Michael's having to make all the work in this match. Dale seems to be in complete control of almost every frame from what I've seen.
And yeah, I agree. But in saying that, I think Michael would be happier with how things have gone. He'd be happier with the scoreline than Dale would be.
Yeah, he will be very much. Yeah.
Look, Michael's the big advantage he's got, other than being a great player, is he's been in every situation there is.
Yeah.
And he knows how to deal with them all.
Yeah.
He knows what he needs to do.
Yeah. He knows when to wiggle his cue and when not to.
Yes, that's right. But he's got that belief because he's done it so many times.
He's done under pressure at the highest level. Yeah. For anyone that doesn't know, Michael cleared the balls to win the Team World Championship, I think. Or was it Andretzky?
Adam, yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No.
Oh, did he?
No, Michael did win.
Michael did win
the winning frame, yeah.
Win the winning frame, yeah. Thought he did.
Junior come on cold. He hadn't had a hit for about 2 days. And had to win that frame, which would have been a hell of a daunting task.
Yeah. And good job for Michael. There's no shot clock on this frame because he's definitely gone over a minute on this shot.
Twice.
But yeah, it's a critical shot, really. He's in a lot of strife here. All he can do is try and pot out.
Well, he might roll this in, then double one across.
It's a good shot.
Good pot.
Yeah.
Or
He's kept himself in the fight.
that yellow next to the middle is in a horrible spot.
It is, yeah. He can't even double it. So
You can, but you've got to be like a foot further than where he is now.
Is he actually going to try and extract it now with check side off the block rail?
Pretty crazy extraction.
You'd have to play it with almost a bit of sort of middle to top left. Stun it down off the bulk rail and to extract it.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, not nice. But it's a big challenge, this, and
Maybe if he gets behind
everybody
it.
at home's wondering, how he's going to go about this.
What if he gets
Quite
behind it and
exciting.
runs it down here?
No, he went for the check. Oh, missed. Just it's not getting any easier. Do you think he'll just try and play the double up over this right hand corner? In or over?
Might have to.
We don't think the yellow goes past the red on the left corner. He might be able to jam it through, but probably not.
I was looking at the face cut there.
I don't mind the double kiss on the right hand yellow on the rail with the white and bulk, actually. He's gone for the more conventional shot. He's played it pretty well.
Yeah, not quite well enough.
But yeah, Dale will be happy with this visit, no doubt.
Right.
And don't be you people, I'm definitely taking the one over the left corner first.
Yeah, as am I. Just got to not catch it too thin.
Yeah, just make
Run
sure
back
he plays
into
it
trouble.
with a bit of left hand side on the white ball. Try and put the white on the black spot.
Should be
if you
right.
can.
You make sure you hit it at least quarter ball, so you're not running back into the yellows.
Requires quite a bit of touch though. It's not a gimme. It's a sort of shot that you can leave yourself snookered or touching the yellow or whatever. Just try and play it with a bit of left hand side.
Oh, he's
played
got away with
He's
it.
got away with it. He played it okay though. It was a nice pace.
So I play that with drag and a bit of side.
Me too.
Always, yeah.
Me too, mate.
I am the drag queen.
But you need a little bit of run in this game sometimes, and
Yeah, you
Dale's
play this with drag and right. And
yeah, drag and left, I would just sort of
right.
or just drag plain ball.
Right, so it's coming back at the. Yeah, right. Just got to cue this nice, like he has done a few times.
Beautiful, nicely done.
Just snuck it into the left-hand side of the pocket.
So this is
7-5.
a good scoreline for the viewers at home who may have expected a one-sided affair tonight. Not the case. Dale Watson is here to and means business. Big break from Pikey there, but nothing down.
No joy, and the score
With
there
his,
is what is it? 8-5 Pikey.
8-5 Pikey. He's used his Jason Owen break cue. Jason said he'd pay me $500 to say that, so thank you, Jason.
No worries.
Don't know why, but I'll take it.
If you can't make friends, just have money and buy them. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
No worries, Jace. I'm nice to him occasionally. I've never got a cent.
So Scerri, 8-5 down.
Still in it.
Another of my MMPL teammates playing tonight. We've got the grand final tomorrow night against
I heard, yeah.
Westerners. Should be a good match.
I might have to come back, mate.
Come back to bangers.
Yeah.
I think they need you, buddy.
How can they need me when they got Miffa, and Ben?
Unfortunately, it's still not deep enough from what I can see.
Well, in a 5-man side, I'd probably make it deep enough for them, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I think we got them 15-5.
Bloody hell.
But that wouldn't happen very often, that's for sure. We certainly were happy with that result, but
Yeah, that's Paul, mate.
it is indeed, yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, if anyone wants to come and watch the MMPL Grand Final tomorrow night, it's at Mooney Ponds Club.
Yeah, some quality players there.
7 p.m. kickoff, and both Shane Fell and Dale Watson will be in attendance for the Pulo United team.
Who's playing for Westerners? Tranny's side?
Yeah, Westerners is Cran Wrigley, Steve
Jimmy.
Tran, Jimmy Spiteri, Darren
Standard.
Waite, David Collins,
Dave Collins.
George Zamoya.
DC's playing.
Yeah. Yeah, we got them 12-8 in the preliminary final, and then they beat Bangers, and they're back against us in the grand final now.
And 2 best billiards players in the state playing against each other in that match.
Yeah.
DC and Steve.
Yeah, for sure. In fact, I think they missed the match on Tuesday because they were playing in a billiards final.
Yep.
But back to the match here, because
Oh, he's got out of there nicely.
I don't want to upset Scerri's other half, Robbo. Talking about
No, they
anything other than their
they
match.
split up, mate.
Did they?
Yeah.
Nah, surely
Yeah.
not.
They're both married now, so.
Oh well, I hear Jason Foster's looking for a new partner, Robbo. Maybe you'll be half a chance, mate.
You dump him?
Yeah. So Mick, looking at these reds.
Do you take this one?
I think he's looking at this one with the lots of right hand side. Just to nip through and cannon the red on the left hand side of the table would be very nice indeed.
I reckon just cannon into the black.
There he
Oh
goes.
no, he's
Ooh,
gone.
he's gone for it.
Yeah,
It's not worked out, but he's had a
it's
result.
It's okay.
Big result, actually.
He's looking to the sky.
So, I know what you and I would be thinking here, Pete, but I'm not sure Dale will play the shot.
Snooker?
No.
Yeah. No.
Off yellow into the green bag, surely. With
What else?
with safety on the white as well.
What else is there?
There's not a lot. But knowing Dale, if it's possible, he'll go try and come up and get inside this left-hand corner pocket. If the yellow can go up and down the table back into the bottom left corner, he will. But I don't think it does go actually. So
Just don't move the yellow that's in front of
he
the
might
red.
be trying the big shot. Let's see it. Come on. No,
He's moved that ball. He
not
didn't
going
want
for the big
to
shot.
move it.
but he thought
He's
it's no, it's not too cool actually. Still plenty of work from Mick, but
yeah, but Mick will be happy with where
really
he's
want
at.
to give a world champion this chance, to be honest with you. But in fairness, Dale didn't have too many options there. That was a pretty crappy position to be left in.
We've got to keep in mind too. Michael's been in this situation 100 times. This is probably the biggest moment in Dale's career.
Fair call, yeah, fair call.
So you think about it like that. It's,
Yeah.
You know, this is the biggest match he's ever had. So
Yeah.
extraction.
Yeah, lovely shot. It's not
Bit more.
It's not great, but I think if he's got enough angle here, he can pot the middle of these reds off the bottom left corner red.
Yeah.
Needs to try and get out up
then
the table if he can. No, he's jacking down.
Now he
so
can get on this get on the bottom one now. Now he can get underneath it and play it in the middle.
Play in the middle, yeah.
He's almost played that too well.
Yeah. Needs to punch this quite a bit to reach that mark that you're talking about, Pete.
Yeah.
But it's on. He just needs to really smash this knot. Okay, so he's going. He's
That's
up to him
perfect.
to drop it in the big pocket in the middle. They are quite big in the middle. Should be okay. Great shot.
Yeah, he's played it well. Could be. This is danger times. He looked pretty good then. Dale's got to keep taking his opportunities.
That's right. They'll be quite happy to have a 2-frame cushion there, reduced to 1 frame now.
So good opportunity for Shane here. Get back within 2.
Yep.
Tricky shot.
Yeah, nice
Not
shot.
sure about how he played it, but he's safe.
Okay.
There's
He
no
got a little
enough.
kiss on the black, but the black still goes, and there's no danger if he pots it. There's no risk of potting anything else.
Yeah.
Just one good pot. But not a gimme. Not a gimme.
Definitely not. Not when you're staring down the barrel of 9.5.
No. Lovely shot.
Played well.
Well done.
Wow, geez, you don't favour your teammates at all, do you, mate, when you're commentating? Unbelievable. He's clapping, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that's it. I'm going to start.
Sorry about that, ladies
I'm going
and
to start.
gentlemen.
I'm going to start supporting the other two now. So
Sorry about that.
yeah.
But,
Come on, Michael. Come on, Pikey.
we've been through a lot together. I love all the guys. Okay.
That was a twitch.
Okay.
See what happens when you start clapping for your teammates?
Yeah.
God punishes
I
him.
have to stop clapping
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah. Okay.
I reckon he's looked at the balls and he's seen the finish line then and
Yep.
just got excited a bit early.
And I think that's what you were saying. This is Dale's first big final. Obviously, a bit more nervous than Michael will be.
Oh, by a mile.
Yeah. But he's got really well so far. And
Yeah,
he's going to miss a
well.
couple of shots, but he's 2 frames up or 1 frame up in this match, and he's just got to go back to the seat and think, I'm still winning.
Yeah, well,
Just don't do that again.
when he goes back to his seat, it'll be even.
Yeah, true. Beautiful shot from Michael.
On a string.
Yep, absolutely spot on.
Dangerous times now for Dale.
Yeah. But I think Dale's breaking next. Am I right? So.
No,
No?
I think Michael broke first.
Okay. That's dangerous times then for Dale.
He needs to get over that in a hurry. He's shaking his head at the sidelines there. Let it go, mate. And worry about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Why is he not checking up this ball in the middle?
Well, he is. Yeah. He must have heard you. Is that foul for coaching?
Coaching foul.
Even though he's 100 metres away from you.
Yeah, I'm actually in a different postcode. Oops.
Yep, looks pretty good.
Natural. Tiny bit of
So
gear
yeah,
on
Michael just turning up the gas. Dale just struggling a bit at this point. So
Mate, he's made a reasonable out, Michael. Then he's made a reasonable out the last frame. Then he sees Dale twitch on the ball.
yeah,
And that's
just
pretty
gone
much all he
back.
needed.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Michael actually is quite a big momentum player. I've noticed as well from when I've played him and when I've watched him play.
Yeah.
You don't want to give him too much of a leg up, otherwise he gets on a roll.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. He needed to take those opportunities early on to make
someone-
sure he had the gap when this happened.
Yeah, someone like a Robbo will still play the percentage shot,
Yeah.
When they're in point, even if they're... I mean, Rob will probably, if Rob was 5-0 up, he'll probably have a dip a little bit more, but he'll play the percentage shot more often than Michael will when he's on a roll.
Regardless of the position, yeah.
Yeah, he'll
the
not...
score.
Yeah.
Yep, since it was 0-0.
Yep, so 7, level for the first time, 7-all.
Raised to 4 for 1,200, 1,300, 1,400 bucks, whatever it is, yeah. Oh. He's in trouble.
Is this Michael free hit on yellow?
Yeah, this is going to last about 50 seconds.
So where to next year for the VPPL, Pete? What do you think can improve for next season for this league?
Obviously, we'd like a few more strong players in it. I mean, we lost Robbo and yourself. I mean, most people don't, but I still consider you a strong player. So, yeah. We'd always like to be...
Mate.
Well, I just mean I struggle against you. Yeah, we want as many good players in it as we can get. The bottom end was probably not as strong as it has been in the last few years, but there were some newbies in it as well who went really well. So I think we keep it to around that 20 mark.
Yeah.
I reckon even 18 is a good number because it is a very long season and a lot of travelling.
Yeah.
20 absolute maximum, but I think 18 would be a good number.
So Michael looks comfortable here for this game. We'll just keep talking a little bit about the VPPL for next year. The one thing that I've noticed with this league, mate, is I preferred it when everybody was in the same room.
Yeah.
The atmosphere was far stronger, and now with the split venue, accepting it, obviously there's players who live down in the southeast, which it suits them far better than having to come up to Bar 8, which is 5 minutes around the corner from my house. But I think it's lost that bit of atmosphere, which really made it the premium comp.
Yeah, I would agree
beyond
with
all
you
comps.
there. It just got very difficult to get numbers.
Yeah, and well, there you go. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I wouldn't want to be going down to Dandenong every other week either, right? Or even every week. But
what's just happened? So just given up. Well, that's a rule.
Yeah. No, you're allowed to do that. Sorry? You're allowed to take balls out of the pocket. You are. It's not a foul. It's only...
All right, having some controversy. Thank God we're finally seeing some action.
Yeah.
Can we cross to their table, please, Dan? We want to catch all this. This is.
Yeah. So apparently, what's happened is, I think Dan might do a replay here if you can, Dan. Oh, we don't have the replay, unfortunately.
Let's pretend.
That would be good if we did, but unfortunately we don't. So Shane has forfeited the match because
he feels a foul on him.
Feels that Paul has unfairly taken a foul against him, which we understand is perfectly within the rules of the game. but yeah, very disappointing. And that was at the scoreline where Paul Pike was 9-6 in front. Pretty sure Shane wouldn't have done that if it was 9-6.
8-6.
8-6, okay. Yeah, so yeah, disappointing scenes on the other table there, but I guess well done to Paul Pike.
I understand being upset to getting a foul like that called on you, but you don't forfeit the match.
I think that there's a couple of things to think about. I think there was no umpire for the match. I do think that this sort of stage of a tournament, maybe an umpire would be appropriate if we can get one.
Absolutely.
We can't get one always, so it's not really possible all the time, but yeah, I don't know what to say about that really. So yeah.
Yeah. Well,
luckily
yeah.
we're a bit more.
I won't use those words while I'm commentating, but yeah, I agree with you, Jamie. It's get on with it. Stuff happens that you don't like. You don't quit because of it.
No, and I think what that is Shane wanted to win so badly tonight. He worked hard practicing and preparing, and
well, you know what makes it very difficult to win? Giving up.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's not acceptable, and I think he'll look back and regret the decision. But it's a decision he's made. We're going back now to the main event, obviously. And I think that the match with Paul and Shane also was just for 9th and 10th or something. I don't think it was a...
For $500.
It was for $500, but I don't think it was a big match in the scheme of things, right? So, so we'll go back to the main event.
Yeah. Scerri got his, has his nose in front for the first time.
Yep. So what's Dale on? Is he on reds here?
Yeah, he just tucked in behind that red earlier, so unless they decided to swap, I'm going with reds. Yeah, they've landed a bit funny. Michael might be able to cut that yellow across if it's not touching the black. Oh, little nudge on that would have been all right.
Yep.
A tricky ball across the table in the middle.
Yeah, the balls are it's a bit awkward here.
He might play the middle one, play the long plant, which he has.
Yeah, good effort.
That's worked out pretty well.
Yeah, nice control of the table here. So
he's in a bit of trouble.
Like in the first half of the match, it feels like Scerri's in control every frame now, or at least recently. And it was the flip side in the first half of the match. Dale seemed to always have the balls for the table. What? Who?
No, Mick was talking about himself, saying he's coming back.
So Dale's just, I think he's played a safety, but I'm accidentally potted his red again.
He forgot that it was still his shot, yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was a great safety.
And he's played a little bit of a kind of defeatist shot there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so Shane Bonetti, thanks for your comment. You may well be right there. We think it might be one of those.
Getting offered food at the moment, and
There's a
Dan
plate,
doesn't have to talk, so he said yes.
there's a plate of dim sims going around Bar 8. If anybody lives in the local area, come down and have a free feed of Scotty's going around with the dim sims. Yep. He said any single ladies in the area come round and get a free dim sim off me.
Michael's just nudged his dodgy ball out. So he needs to do something here, Dale. He's going to try and open this red up or kill the yellow. Couldn't really do much more than that with it, I don't think.
No, he wanted to. I think he wanted to kind of land on the rail. But yeah, it's a bit of a cat and mouse frame, this one. Scerri will be quite happy to just play these little nothing shots.
Yeah, he's well in control.
Yeah, he's saying, "Come at me, Dale. I've got you."
Come at me, bro.
And yeah, Dale can have to produce to win this match, that's for sure.
He needs to get one right over the hole on the left-hand side.
And Mark Robertson's at home with the popcorn, watching this match, no doubt.
That's where he needs it, so he can either double the other one across or cut it across if he can get on in the right spot for it.
Yeah. Yep. So Jamie just messaged on the YouTube stream there. Jamie Stevens. He said, "Oh, I wish I'd got through to play Shane. I would have just got a free match instead of having to play." Yeah. It's a fair call, Jamie.
Well, Jamie, if you hadn't have won so many matches and finished on top, you might have had the opportunity to play them. Unfortunately, you were too good for that.
And we've just got a message in from Ethel from Darwin. She's saying, "Oh, you guys are so much better than that Jamie Stevens at commentating." Ethel, I think that's a bit much, but
yeah,
thank you very much anyway for the feedback.
I think you're a bit drunk, Ethel, but cheers. Creaky chairs.
Yeah.
Pikey's just holding his head going, "Can't believe this has happened." Now Shane's wandering back over.
Is he?
Yeah, I don't know if he's forgotten something.
We're not back on, are we?
What's going on?
I don't think Shane's coming in for a post-match interview. We did try and get him.
You know, all this has happened since you clapped. I'm just saying.
It's on me, is it? It's my fault. Fair enough. Good call.
Lynchy agrees with me
so
too.
Shane's getting his coup back out. It looks like we're back on, guys.
Wow. This is just ridiculous.
Can you imagine if he wins the match now?
I'm sorry, he shouldn't even be allowed to.
No. Obviously, Paul has pleaded with him to play it out. So they're resuming the match at 9-6. Heaven forbid. It's back on.
No.
And if you're the Pike family, you're probably thinking, geez, you'd just take the win, wouldn't you?
No offence to you, but right now I wish I was commentating with Jamie and he was drinking wild turkey.
That is actually offensive to me, because Christ, he wouldn't be very good.
No, he'd probably be saying what I'm thinking. So look at this shot. Oh, he's just overdone it.
It's nice if it
He's
bounces.
He's gonna have a nick.
He wants a bit of a bounce. Does it go in the top right corner? He's playing for it in the middle pocket, the left centre. Oh no, he's just going to drop it in.
Yeah, that's standard, Michael. Most people try and get back on that. He always just does that and leaves himself a shot.
Yeah,
he's very.
It's the right shot as well.
Yeah, he's very good at. Very good at. Always does it.
So like a mini chance of an in off here, but
no, he's very disciplined when it comes to that. But he generally gets them.
Well, so
Gus would have got that. He just wouldn't have got the 5 before it. I'm kidding. Gus is the best single ball potter in the world. I mean, Lilydale. Actually, no, Bella is. He's second.
Although I've heard Enrico goes a yard these days.
He does, yeah. And God help Gus if Kiara starts playing as well.
So
JR reckons he's the 4th best player in his family.
So Dale Watson, great opportunity here.
Really
great opportunity for it all.
Oh God, I thought he'd missed that.
Goodness, it went in. He must be so happy with his chance. I'm not going to clap.
Once bitten. Yeah.
Yep.
Just needs a little screw out here, and mate, I can still see that.
Folks at home can't.
Yeah, they will. They'll know when I tell them.
You're going to do a velo, I call it.
Just under hit that.
Okay, we've still got a match on, folks. It's going to the pointy end.
Just got to get this.
Yeah, should be okay.
8-8. What just happened then?
I think Pikey just went 10-6 up.
Scoreboard didn't change.
Just reading the body language, I think it's 10-6.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. Well, it's Shane Fell's break. I'm guessing you'll hear a bit of a smash any second now. There it is.
Just going to slap balls around.
So a little bit
probably should have kept walking.
A little bit of needle in this match. Shane obviously some sort of issue with the rules. Just previous frame.
How do you not lay the snooker there?
I think he's going to go off red here with the yellow. Try and go out if you can see it.
If you're going to play like this, why'd you come back?
Well, it might be a strategy. It might be just.
Really?
Well, could be. Could be.
I think we both know that's not the case.
Sometimes when your opponent sort of just stops trying and flings their arm at every ball, it sort of puts you off a little bit as well. It can be a tactic.
Can.
But it doesn't work very often, but.
Ooh. Is that red on top of the black guy?
I think it does. It's tight though.
Be in good shape if he nailed that.
I think what's interesting about this match now is that you had the Michael Scerri train start to take off, or plane, and Dale's just sort of brought it back down to the landing gear for a second and said, "Hang on, I'm still here, still in the match."
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Scerri's missed a black that he should get. He should be 9-7 in front, but wasn't to be. That makes the next one a little bit harder, you know.
Yep.
Well, what's happening over there, Dan.
Don't know. I think the crowd are
He's just
keen to see what's going on in the Shane Fowle
just rattled one.
Paul Pike match. Obviously, we'll stay with the main event for now. Yeah, good white.
Yeah, not quite enough, but it's only left him on one he can't do a lot with.
Yeah, he'll...
Red onto the yellow, push it down here a bit more.
Well, he might go cushion first, try and pot the red off the rail.
Oh, how about just, yeah. Could have almost hit it, I reckon. He missed the yellow by 3 inches.
I think if that red next to the black goes in the right corner, he's got a pretty good chance of going out here.
Yeah, well, if it doesn't, you play this one on the bottom rail and then get into the black off the one back across here in the left.
Yeah.
And he'd be very stiff not to be on a ball.
Oh, yeah.
And play that. No, he doesn't have the angle for it now. Screw out.
Yeah, he's got the same ball, same pocket. It looks like a beautiful angle now.
Yeah, but what are you on after it?
Yeah, I think he has to try and kiss the red and not move the black. And he has to hit the red sort of thickish as well. So yeah, into the red here, he should be okay. Oh no.
He's just tried to nick it.
Did he?
I think so.
I don't think a nick would have been good for him there. I think he's just played a smart shot to hold it off the yellow here. Really nice shot.
It's just overrun a bit. This makes it a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
Just got to time this well. Little soft screw.
Similar to the last game, he's leaving himself a slightly longer black than...
Yeah, but he can get across. If he can get about halfway between the black and the centre pocket, he'll be fine.
Just needs to not forget to pot the ball. This is easy to forget the pot when you're trying to get the white position so well. That's nice. That's nice.
I don't think he misses 2 in a row. Do you?
No.
It's a good finish.
So 9-8. Yep. Just going to skip back to the other table here to see Pikey finish his match 11-6. And nice to see Pikey able to finish his match off.
Yeah. And to convince him to do it too. I don't... And honestly, do you think he would have walked away from the match had that happened when he was in front?
No.
That's right. That's why that's not right. It's not ideal, but he hasn't left much on either.
No. Come on, mate. So if you were playing a match, Peter, what, and someone called a foul on you in that circumstance, how would you deal with it?
Other than crack the shits with him, which it's happened to me heaps of times over 27 years I've been playing.
I think I know what you'd do. You'd just win the match.
You try harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't walk away and give up. You'd just knuckle down and actually not try your 100% best to win the match. Yeah. And I think if Shane watches this again, which I hope he does, and I'll see him tomorrow night anyway, I'll have a chat with him, but if you know, if you're unfortunate enough to be in a position where your opponent pulls you up on a rule which is a little bit of a grey area, or not even a grey area, but from a sportsmanship perspective, you sort of question.
You know what? It's not a sportsmanship perspective. Pikey's called something he thinks is a legitimate foul.
Yeah.
It's not sportsmanship, it's the rules.
Yes.
There's no sportsmanship area. A lot of people won't call something like that. Just because you do doesn't make you wrong or less sportsmanlike.
No,
we
that's
know
a fair
Pikey.
call.
Pikey's great sportsmanship, and that's
yeah, he's
you
a
know
great guy, Pikey, yeah. And I love both the fellas. So
yeah. Now just don't put yourself in the position, and don't put your opponent in the position to have to call something like that.
Yeah, in fact, I think when it happened to Bella in the World Championships, as much as it felt painful watching it, I think it was a great lesson for her.
She'll never do it again.
To never do it again, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Unfortunate that it was on that stage that it happened.
Sure.
But, you know, that's not going to ruin her life. She'll be better for it, and yeah.
I made sure I nicked off the red.
Well,
So
congratulations to Pikey, and well done to Shane for making the final there.
Pikey. We're going to have an interview with Pikey now.
Oh, yeah, we are.
So,
Mate, you saw him coming back at you, so you just upset him as much as you could. All right, I'm kidding. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Pikey. 11-6 win, convincing win. How did you feel afterwards?
I'm guessing a bit flat.
Not brilliant.
We'll leave him. We'll leave him to get his head around that one for a while.
Turn to Pikey afterwards.
Yeah.
He's worthy winner there, and obviously played much better than Shane in the match. So
yeah, look, and it's unfortunate that circumstances ended up as they were. No one wants that to happen, and no one wants to win in that fashion. But
no.
At the end of the day, he
It
played
is what it
better
is.
and he won the match. So congratulations.
I think that's $1,000 for Paul there.
$1,000. Well, if his missus is in a good mood, he might see a couple of dollars of that. All right. Come on. These two, I mean, it's only 9-8 in the final. Can they just have a dip? Really? What's riding on this? About 15, I think. I think it's 43 and 28.
Do you think there'd be a saver happening or not?
No.
No?
Well, 28, it's a good payday. And Dale should not be thinking about the money. I know that'll go towards their next cruise. That's fine. But it's still a good payday, and this shouldn't be about the money to him.
No.
As I said earlier, this is the biggest match he's ever played in his life.
Yeah.
That's what he should be thinking about. And how well he's done to get there.
Yeah.
And that he's the first guy with the ponytail to play in a final for a long time. And he's underhit the living bejesus out of that. You can get these. You can get these.
Red?
Just needs angle off that middle one to open that one ball up, and the rest are there.
I think he might try and get it out off this.
It's not a bad line.
Perfect.
There it is.
Beautiful shot. Unlucky.
Probably been a bit unfortunate there.
Depends how it feels, but I've got a feeling you might try and go for this in the
Cut it in the
right
middle.
centre. Yeah. We're both thinking the same way.
Big cannon on the yellow.
Yeah, I should play doubles with you one day. I reckon we know exactly what shot we're going to play.
Well, that's a great result.
or deliberate. Like,
Well, even if he meant
I don't
it,
think he.
even if he meant it, it's still a great result.
Mm,
Yeah.
I think he fully intended to be stuck on that ball and leave Dale nothing. Yeah, he's slowly turning the screw, Mr. Scerri.
Yeah, he's got to try and get the white somewhere safe. Oh, hang on. Off this yellow onto the black and cut
Off
put
the
the
cushion,
yellow in the middle.
cushion first, or oh no.
Well, if that red doesn't go clean underneath, it's still something.
He's just looking at it. It looks tight.
So the body.
Get upset or something? Got upset, did he? He left the game.
So yeah, a few people in the commentary asking about, whether one would call that foul in a game.
Well, we've already discussed that. Some would, some wouldn't. Whether you do or don't doesn't make you wrong or right.
Yeah,
And it doesn't make you less of a sportsman.
exactly. But we've got the comments coming through, and people are
Well, everyone can have
giving
their opinion on it,
Yeah. And
even if it's the wrong one.
keep your opinions coming in, whatever they are. And when the right opinion comes in, we'll talk about it.
I'll be waiting a while. At the end of the day, if someone's genuinely trying to upset you on purpose, then I can understand you getting upset and not wanting to play the match. That's not the case.
No.
If that was the case, Pikey wouldn't have gone and talked to him and got him to come back and play.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Pikey's a top bloke. He's not in question. I think.
But that would be, if you thought that, that would be the only reason to quit a match.
I think that. Yeah, look. It's a rule that, frankly, not everybody upholds. And that's why it's a grey area, because not everybody upholds it. But as you say, it's not.
But it's probably the easiest rule to abide by.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's unfortunate when that happens sometimes. Both Shane and Pikey are top blokes, so
Yeah.
you'd like to see them play a match out, properly and without any controversy. You know what I mean?
Never want to see anyone quit a match.
Nah.
Oh, that hasn't turned out great, but he should be okay. Just run through a couple of inches. Oh no, where's he? What was that?
He's got 2 visits.
Yeah, he did, but that was still pretty loose. Does he take them on? Play the one over the corner and screw back for the one in the middle? He's not quite throwing caution to the wind yet.
No, I think he's got that one frame cushion. He just wants to let Dale do the pushing.
Dale needs to play this in the middle and try and nudge that red to the cush.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an uphill battle this frame for yellows, for Dale.
Absolutely. Marty Andrews saying, no, if there's a most improved, give it to Dale. Yeah, he certainly had a good season, Marty.
Yeah, it's a good call, Marty.
And pretty good season himself, Marty, for a part-timer. For a part-timer has been.
Wouldn't go that far. Part-timer maybe, but it's only about has been. He's still young.
Hey, he's made more state teams than you. But I mean, Marty hadn't played for, I think, 8 years.
No?
8 or 9 years, yeah. A long time. I don't play for a week, I forget how to play. But it is a good comp. If you're only playing in one thing and one night a week, it is a good hit out, isn't it? Compared to most leagues, you're 4 or 6 frames. And
yeah, I didn't play in it this year. I do miss the longer matches, must admit.
Sink your teeth into them a bit. It's a good shot. Avoided opening the red and black up. He still has a go here though, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think the red under the yellow goes, doesn't it?
I reckon. Yeah, if you land on it about 3/4 ball, half ball. Hard to tell exactly how clear he shot it over it from this angle, but
it's also providing coverage so that middle red, so Mick wouldn't want to move it too easily because if he doesn't pot out, he gives the frame to Dale, doesn't he?
Yeah, unless he's sure he's going. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Never in danger.
It's actually worked out pretty
It's turned out all right.
Pretty well. Especially if the red goes, if he just pulls back a couple of inches.
You just playing Tuesday nights, are you, Jomo?
Yeah, at the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Mick just focusing a lot on the white ball there, took his eye off the pot a little bit. And Dale back in this match. Intriguing affair.
Yeah, really good opportunity here. I mean, how many different options do you want to open balls up? You couldn't place them in better positions, could you?
Nah, they're
pretty much 5 balls on the table. He's got 6 on the table, and he could open them up off any of them.
He's spoiled for choice.
Yeah, even the one up the top, he could open them up.
Yeah.
It's natural angle coming back, but that's perfect.
I don't mind this one.
Can't help but get him here.
Yeah. Just doesn't want to hit it too hard so the black doesn't go on the rail.
Yeah, you want to catch the yellow high like that.
Oh. It's not bad. It's still okay.
Unlucky.
It's still okay, but it's a little bit awkward.
Where does that yellow go now, though? Now you got to open it up again. And he's Chinese, so you don't really want to run through a foot. cut the one in up the top.
Yeah, we just had a message from Sam Cronin Peck just saying that just talking up my Mini Ponds Club Championship win again. Yep, there's many top line players that have not won that tournament. Thanks, Sam. We won't talk about the fact they've not entered it, please. Just that I've won it. Thanks. So back to Dale on yellows. He's got a little bit of a problem here.
Oh, look, this is great, but I want to talk more about the Mooney Ponds Club Championship.
So Pete's a guaranteed entry this year. Doesn't even know what it is. He's already in.
I know where it is, mate. Played there plenty of times.
But it wasn't worth the membership fee to play in it.
No, too strong a field for that size, mate. There's only about 15 entrants and I couldn't beat 11 of them, so what's the point? That's an interesting...
It's a very interesting shot. Very interesting shot. Top of the table from Scerri, so he appreciated that one. As do I. I think it's certainly a Watto special. That's not one that many players would play.
I'm nicking off the red.
I don't like it.
I'm nicking
but
off.
If he gets away with that, I'm so proud of Dale Watson.
Nick off the red and on the yellow, and into the cushion, and kick the other red out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see if it works.
Or just double it out.
Oh, sorry, I thought Dale gave him two. Obviously not.
Well, he's obviously played a bloody good shot to get the black over there without fouling. So.
Yeah, he must have cannoned the yellow first. Sorry, folks, we were too busy talking about the Mini Ponds Club for a sec.
You play heaps of cushion first on this and open them up.
Oh.
Not enough cushion first. And he opened them up. But it's
not a bad white, though.
Yeah. So Kevin Malley getting excited. Is he in the final over there?
Yep, Kevin Malik in the finals of the Monday night amateur comp at Bar 8. 8 o'clock start. If anyone wants to play, come down.
Jeez, he's gone downhill. Used to playing this.
So Mick trying to chip this red in. And unfortunately it's not gone in.
He steered that all the way. Well, that makes things interesting.
So great chance now for Dale. I think
this is perfect for Dale.
So nice.
He can roll this in down the rail, and then he's got natural to roll up the top.
The only problem with this ball, this shot, is that the lowest yellow doesn't go, I don't think, in either corner pocket. That's the only little problem child that he's got. Otherwise, it's beautiful.
It's pretty central, so you've only got to get under it.
Yeah.
To give yourself four pockets.
Yeah. So I think here, Pete, do you put the left hand yellow and pull up to the bulk one? And then work your way down the table again?
No, I'd roll this down the rail. I'd leave the tough transition till last, playing the one up the top.
Okay.
Because it's natural to come straight down and get it pretty much in between the red and yellow.
Okay.
And I like rolling this in, and then natural to play in the middle and roll up the top.
Yep, Dale agrees with you.
Because Jamie's watching, float the white up the top.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Hang on. Must have a lot more room than we reckon.
Is he doing the cover?
That's
Surely
wide.
not.
It's really wide.
Dale.
No, what's he left though?
Yeah, nothing. Nothing. It's a fair shot. It's a fair shot. Yeah, credit to Dale. He's battling here with these tactical shots against a world champion.
Almost going up and down here. He's got to go up and down and play that red, or he's got to double this red.
And credit to Dale, he's put him Mick in a lot of bother here. He's given him a lot of
He's got to make a good shot.
He's asking a lot of questions, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And Mick doesn't really have too many options here. I quite like the double safety on the right-hand red and cannoning into the yellow, pushing it past the black without going in off.
Yeah, the in-off's huge.
It's too close to in off, isn't it? Yeah.
I like up and down. Because you've only got to hit it thick. And you're a good chance of getting it inside, even killing the yellow, even if it doesn't go, you know.
I think he's going to try and kiss the yellow here off this double. Not pot it, but always try to cover the bag up the top.
Oh, that's a good idea, but massive ask.
Yeah, it's a great chance for Dale to go 9-all.
He's got to leave himself good angle to get up the top.
And I believe when these two players played in the league, it was 11-10 the result.
Yeah.
I think to Dale, or was it Mick? I can't remember.
I thought Dale won.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I do know it went all the way. So it'd be great, I think, for the independent viewer to see the deciding frame again.
Yeah, I've had too many 11-10s in this comp, in finals.
Yeah, I know the feeling, buddy.
All right, so just taking his time here, Dale, and understandable. Pretty big moment in the match.
It is, yeah, huge. I mean, he's on yellows, isn't he? So just a bit of transitioning to do here.
You've got to either stop it dead or run it. He's decided to cue it. And the angle looks pretty good, provided he's got a full pocket, which I'm assuming he has.
Yeah, just wants to be somewhere near the brown spot, as he pointed there.
Yeah.
I think he'll take anywhere between the line between the brown spot and the middle pocket.
Well,
anything short of that, or even beyond it, is not ideal.
That's beautiful.
Kiss on the black, but yep. So pretty good here. Even if he catches the red,
just pot the ball
on the way through, he should be okay. Going against the nap, just wants to make sure he doesn't get any unintentional side on the white.
These are miserable. Just got to time it and cue it nicely. When he moves a little bit on it, he's in trouble.
Goodness me.
It's pulled up.
He's all right.
Good.
He's okay.
That would have
Great
been horrible.
Shot. Well done, Dale. 9-all. We've got a match on, folks. And I'm just going to take a quick comfort break. I'll be right back.
While Jamo's gone, I'll talk about him. I wouldn't do that to the Mooney Ponds Club champion. Alrighty. Just a quick break for Dale and Mika. So 9-all, race to 2 for the title of VPPL champion. we're back. And Michael just dry broke. Yellows look fantastic. Actually, might have to take a 3-ball plant to get one of them. But very good opportunity for Dale. And the return of NPC champion. So no dry break to Michael Jamo and really good opportunity on yellows.
Okay.
So he's looking at either the 3-ball plant to get a yellow in the middle, or the take the one over the hole and play the plant up the rail. I like the 3-ball plant because it's, you know, a 3-ball plant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, White should be fine. Just stun through the gap, and he's on everything basically.
Great, Pete. I think it's got to be the shot, Shirley.
Who's Shirley?
Wow. Don't know, but she sounds nice.
She does. Oh God.
Oh dear.
Well, yeah.
Okay, plan B.
I'm liking the 3-ball plant right now. Well, he's got to double this back. Double this back and...
he's upset with himself.
He's
There. He knows,
yeah, but he's okay. He's
what's
still
at stake.
okay. Double it back and in or over and you're fine. Mind you, makes it pretty hard to pop that one in the middle now. What about Greek it? Back at the middle.
It sounds ridiculous, but
It's not,
and it is actually ridiculous, but it's on.
yeah.
But I think he's playing the percentage shot here. Oh, he's played it well. He's got a result, sorry.
Yeah.
But he didn't play it pocket way, he went for it, which I respect. So
Well, he's trying to clear
got a
something
little
over
bit-
that middle, so...
yeah, he's got a little bit of a good result there, but luck favours the brave, as they say.
Yes, fortune favours the brave indeed.
Yeah, and at 9-all, Michael Scerri's got a bit to think about here.
Oh, does he? He's trying to get both of these out. So do you play it? You face cut it with check side? No. No, he's... Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, nice shot. So Dale won't be having a dip here, that's for sure. He'll
Surely
just,
you can just cut that in and knock the yellow in the middle.
I think if his name was Butterworth, he would try that, but I don't think he will. I think Dale's guaranteed just to bump into this yellow on the right. Leave it over the pocket and say to Mick,
And not let me...
off you go.
Not leave him on the one on the rail.
I think he's quite happy to leave him on it. I don't think he fancies Mick to get out here.
I don't think he'll go out, but I think he'll cause a few problems.
I'd be surprised if Dale goes for this, but he looks like he's shaping up to it. Oh, he's all of a sudden he's turned up a gear, hasn't he? And I just wonder whether it's the right strategy.
Time will tell.
What do you think?
Oh, mate, I'm happy about it, but yeah, whether it works for him or not, you just cut this down.
I think in his mind he's got the insurance ball on the left. I think that makes him feel comfortable. And arguably the second one on the rail as well, if you want to look at that one as well. I think that's given Dale that sort of feeling that he can go for this, but...
That's not a terrible shot. That puts Mick under the pump now.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Well, what's Mick doing? He's, well, if he's on this, obviously, that's what he does.
Interesting.
Does anything work for him? Not really.
So ladies and gentlemen, it's 9-all, and it seems like Dale Watson has control of this match a little bit at the moment. He just seems to be the stronger of the two players right at the moment.
He's certainly a better position in this frame.
And in good control. And
mind you, this is tricky. He's got. Well, he's on this, but
yeah, he's on this. It doesn't look tricky to me.
Well, he's on this ball. He's got to get him.
It's a great opportunity for Dale to go 10-9 up.
He's got to stun back 3 or 4 inches here. This will test the nerve, mate.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the middle, trying to get on the middle yellow. I like going down for the one near the brown spot. Seems more margin for error there.
Yeah.
Although it does, if he does land there where he's just pointed his cue, it does obviously leave him much easier completion.
Yeah, and I think if he lands straight on that middle one, he can stun it, and then he's on the one in the middle.
Yeah, but the problem the only thing with this shot though is there's a chance, you know, if he does leave himself covered, he's not got much else like that.
Yeah.
Whereas if he goes down for the one closer to the ball cushion, he can't not be on one.
Yeah, so he's always going to have a shot.
It was the only risk point with the shot, but unfortunately it's not worked out for it. But Mick's still got a couple of dodgy balls, so he just needs to probably just roll up to this yellow or hit any yellow and just take his chances, really.
Oh, God, Dale, that was so close.
Dale.
Had to hit it. With 2 shots, he gets him. 1, he's still in trouble.
Yeah, I think Mick will be absolutely delighted to have a chance here with 2 shots. He still looks a little bit flustered, Mick. You look at his body language, he doesn't look...
Yeah, well, he doesn't have
really confident, does he?
Doesn't have an awesome opener and can't do a lot.
No. That's a good shot, though. Nicely played.
That's beautiful. So he's got 2 balls, or 3 really, to negotiate. Does that double? I reckon that doubles. What do you think, Jamo? The highest one on the left, I reckon that doubles back in the middle.
Yeah. Nearest the pink spot, yeah?
Yeah. No, the higher one.
Oh,
sorry.
I think it does.
I think they both do. So.
Can he not chip it here? Can he get a bit of it?
Yeah, maybe, but if he doesn't hit it well, he's got nothing. Is he on the red next to the black?
No.
Because that would have been a hell of a result.
So. No, I think he was hoping for a little a little angle to get it open here.
Might be straight enough. Oh, look at this.
Okay, so Mick's just losing the weight a little bit here.
He's trying to force it a bit.
Yeah,
now he'll just stun, double this.
Has he still got
then
2
double.
or has he got 1?
No, he's still got 2.
Still got 2. Okay, so
he's just knocked a couple of doubles in now and he'll be right.
he certainly needs 1. I don't think he's got the angle on this one though. From there, I think he needs to be higher on it.
No, this doubles.
This one here?
Yeah.
Good shot.
Now you double this with a stun.
Double it back down into the corner?
No, back in the middle.
I think
with stun on left hand side, so you check up off the back rail, come straight back down the table.
I think he's going to play the double down into the green pocket here. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Just develop it. Because I think he backs himself to get the double in the
Or
middle.
is he screwing into this one? Yeah, he was. But now he's got no
I
shot.
wouldn't have done the screw, I'd have just rolled it.
Mind you, we can almost leave this safe.
Huh?
You can almost leave this safe.
He's got a natural angle though on that long pot to get the red out, which you would fancy.
At 9 all.
You would definitely.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be all over that. I'm telling you.
It's natural to get the extraction too.
But maybe the right shot is something a little bit more controlled. But the thing is, Dale's all day long going to put that yellow down over the pocket if he leaves him that shot.
It's a tricky shot
So
though.
he'd just as well go for it now, or the face cut double. He's going for the face cut double, everybody. It's a great hit. And it's in.
It needs to run.
I think he got a little snick off the yellow too, but it was a big pocket, so
This
it was
is
a great shot.
How do you get on the red?
I think he cuts this back into the left corner and comes off 3 cushions, and he's on the red.
4.
Even 4, yeah.
4 and it'll just rest on the bottom of that top yellow.
Yeah. 3 if he doesn't hit it so hard and just lands fat, but 4 if he goes for the mega crowd pleaser. And knowing Mick, I think he's got. I think he has to play this. It's a natural angle.
Is he looking at
However,
leaving it
he
safe?
does lose the frame if he doesn't pot it. There's no question about it.
That's right.
He's going to be very lucky to land safe.
What about doubling this up and leaving
That's
the
what
wide
he's
on the
looking
top
at.
cushion? Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the percentage shot. But I think he should go for
That's
this.
what he's
No, he's
doing.
playing the percentage shot. Okay, probably the right shot. Okay,
And that's perfect weight. Could not have hit the weight
good
better.
shot. Yeah. I think do you think he played to land it on the yellow to push it a little bit more? Kill his ball and leave his on?
Yeah,
Or
you
even
don't want.
better?
You didn't want to run it past and kill yours either, though.
Yeah, excellent shot. I thought he was going to play it over the
corner.
corner pocket, the green pocket.
Yeah, it didn't look like he had the angle to do that and run
Okay.
straight. Yeah.
So Dale in actually all sorts of trouble here. I don't think the middle yellow goes in the right corner. So
Cut the top yellow off the cushion, try and get in front of the red and wipe back down.
yeah. No, me neither. But he needs to play this really well if it's going to work. Well, that's a good effort. I don't think he's covered it though, unfortunately. But it was a very noble effort. Yeah, he's good at these shots. So I know that like players have their shots they're good at, but I think Michael's quite good at these ones in particular. Yeah, nicely done as he hit it. It's tight. It's tight. Oh, he's dropped his head. He's not on it. He's not on it. Is it a mini swerve or a big swerve? How much of a swerve is it? Everybody wants to know. It doesn't look like much of a swerve, does it? But he's jacking up a bit. Yeah? Oh, it's a good shot. It's a good shot. Does it go in the corner, guys? Does it go in the corner? Or is he cutting it in the middle? He's cutting it in the middle. He's just looked at the angle into the red, into the yellow. So he's cutting this in the middle pocket, everybody. He's just worried about pulling the yellow as well. Oh, no. Oh my God. Can we have any more drama than this? Crikey.
Yeah. I was. Yeah.
So,
that
ladies
was
and
on.
gentlemen, yes, it was indeed on, and Peter called that beautifully. What happened? Michael potted the black and then one
And
of
a
Dale's
yellow.
yellows in the same shot. So unfortunate for Scerri there, although in fairness, it was on as Pete called, but I don't think he had too many other options, really.
Well, he did. He could have doubled it, or he could have doubled it in the corner or the centre.
Yeah. I think it's not a bad break. He's not a big split, but it's a ball down, which is good.
Reg.
So run of the ball going with Dale Watson at the moment, you'd have to say. Can he capitalise and get his first title? What a moment.
I reckon.
For this Northern champion in his home ground. And I think his first time maybe in the finals as well, from memory.
In the finals or the final?
Could be the first time in the finals.
It could be, yeah.
I can't remember Dale making the finals before, but he might have done. But it's a great opportunity on Reds here. It's not easy, but they're there.
Just hold the nerve. Just cue the opening ball nicely. Oh, he's under-hit the crap out of that. He's lucky to get a rail.
Yeah. But I think like a lot of the frames I've seen tonight in this match, Michael's come to the table and he's got serious work to do. Have you noticed that in a lot of the games?
Yeah.
Dale hasn't necessarily rain-maked and cleared up and stuff like that. He's just put the balls in good position for himself after a good break. And
the yellows aren't terrible.
yeah, not now. They're pretty good.
Seeing if you can draw it out.
So Dale going to give him two deliberately? Oh no.
Alright. Michael, he's got a tricky shot in the middle. Pretty much got to take it on.
He's going for the face cut double back across. Doesn't want it to go in. That's perfect.
Great shot.
Couldn't have played that better. Advantage yellow.
Even if that went in, he's on the one in the middle with an extraction.
Yeah.
Easy balls down the rail to cover.
Yeah.
In hindsight, it's probably even better if it went in.
I'm pretty sure Mick at 10-9 down, he's probably thinking just don't leave him an out. Just make sure the balls are bad enough so that he can't put out. And then I've got a chance of staying in the match and getting to the hill.
Yeah. It's okay. The only thing is, they may not be covering much very, very soon.
And Paul Walsh has just asked what rules they're playing. They're playing world rules, which is 2 shots.
They haven't come out great for Mick there.
No. Although Dale's...
He's a chance. He's
Dale,
every chance of potting this.
What? On reds?
If he rolls this yellow in, it gives him 2
No,
shots.
Dale's on reds.
I know.
Oh, if he rolls the yellow in,
Gives
him 2.
What's Mick do with 2 shots there?
Yeah, I think if this bottom yellow goes under the other red, though.
Definitely not. 100% agree with you.
But
if that doesn't go,
if it doesn't go, he'll do it. But I think it does go. We'll soon find out. Soon find out, but I think Dale's in a lot of strife here with Reds. The way the balls are, he needs to do something, I think. I'd be inclined to even give him the 2, wouldn't you, Pete? And just go 10-9 down, you lose the match if you fuck him up.
I hate doing it, but yeah. Just trying to make his balls look a bit better there.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. It's left very little.
I think Dale's got the red up the top.
No, he might be right. He's probably got the one across here, but
he's got something.
if he's got the red to this corner, the bottom left corner,
screw under it and then play the plant on this one,
or just play the plant.
Play
the plant now, and then double that back across, and then you chance to go game.
So yeah, I think Dale was looking at taking this pocket with his red and giving 2 shots, but he's changed his mind.
I reckon if he gives him 2 now, he loses. I reckon play the plant, you leave one over the hole, then double onto it, then you're a chance to go.
He's just working out what the alternative is if he doesn't. Yeah, you'd be wary about giving Michael 2 shots here, but if you look at these balls, though, if he leaves the white just above the yellow on the top cushion, there's not a huge amount there for Michael to start with. So, oh, that's not a bad kiss there, by the way.
Yeah, that yellow will still go.
That doesn't go down the rail. It's jawed.
That plant goes up the top, maybe.
No, it's jawed.
No, not that. The plant.
Oh, the plant down this way.
Straight up the top. Yeah, but if they're close enough together, you can widen it.
If it's landed on the jaw, though, I reckon it might not pass.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a bad result for Dale Watson, actually.
I reckon he can make his plant up the top.
Yeah?
Yep.
It's a big shot if it goes. I've got a feeling it. I don't think it goes, mate. I think that plant is dodgy.
I reckon he can force it.
Yeah, it's played well. Yes, great shot. That's a really good shot. Now, I'm assuming that yellow goes in the middle.
Yep, so he's got to screw back now, pretty much get on the rail. Play the one in the middle, play the one in the left middle, get on this bottom plant, and then it's easy.
I think the $1 million ball is...
Well, it's a transition from this one in the middle.
Yeah. This one, it must be fat. It must be okay. But
he's all right, but that's how far he's got to get forward to get on this.
Well, I don't think the yellow at the bottom goes under the red.
No, that's what I mean. He's got to get far enough forward on this ball.
Yeah.
Oh, he's almost overdone it. That's perfect.
He's going to play the train.
Yeah.
That's the train you were talking about before. I was looking up the other side of the table trying to understand which one. But that makes a lot of sense.
Now he's fine.
You can't see him missing from here, can you?
No, but he is 10-9 down in it.
And everybody at home wants to see Hill. I'm pretty sure about that. Except for Maggie.
Probably
and
correct. And Robbo.
and Kevin Harvey.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Oh my good God. He's on it though, isn't he?
That was a horrible shot.
Is he still on it? He must still be on it.
I think so.
Oh
God, that was a bad shot.
But he doesn't look happy.
Can we see a replay of that, please, Dan?
He doesn't look happy. Yeah, good call there, because we don't understand how Mick could have.
He didn't need to
overhead that.
Didn't need to move anything.
Yeah, it was an unnecessary pace. And goodness me, he's missed.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, quite unbelievable, everybody. Let's see that again. How can that go wrong? Let's see it.
It was just a roll in, wasn't it?
I think that's all it was. For some reason, he felt the need to develop the black.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he thought he was guaranteed to cannon the first red.
But you didn't need to.
No.
Yeah, it's just
Very careless there.
Yeah,
from
it's a
Michael.
bad one.
Very careless.
Uncharacteristic.
Yeah. But I think that's what pressure does, everybody. It's,
Of course it does. Michelle can't even watch at the moment.
No, Michelle Warway on the sidelines. In fact, we might get a close-up of Michelle in a minute.
Don't do that to her.
She's not got any nails left at this point. She's wondering how many plants she can buy with an extra $1,000.
That's going straight on the cruise, mate.
Oh yeah, the cruise, that's right. Is that with Dale or Tony West? It's a running joke we've got together, folks. But it's hard for me to not get too excited for my mate Dale. I hope he holds himself together here on the reds, and he's going to try and get the dodgy one near the black off this shot, I think. Just to get rid of the hard work first. He's overhit it. I think he was definitely playing for that dodgy one.
These are tricky to get back onto.
Yeah. They're tricky to get back on without the one over the hole. So, but great opportunity to win the VPPL league.
Absolutely.
Dale Watson.
Huge.
And if you'd offered him this at the start of the night, you get 10-9 up with a chance to dish against Michael Scerri. He'd be all over that, I'm sure. Sorry, clear up, not dish. Although it's not a very favourable word used in Australian lingo.
How big's the shot after this next one?
It's pretty huge. Imagine if he lands straight fat, how happy he would be.
Biggest shot of his life coming up after this shot.
Do you think he'd punch the table if he lands fat?
No.
Or would he wait until he puts the black?
No, there'll be no old mate Nathan McMahon.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure about this choice, by the way.
It's a good option to get on it now.
Nah.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. But
Nah. If you think about it, you've got a quarter of the table to land in.
yeah,
Pretty much. Or maybe not the bottom side, but the top side.
it's a decent area.
He's got a good 2 square feet to land in. Can he do it, everybody?
Just trying to
Just
visualise
doing
it.
all his measurements, mapping it out. Part of him is thinking get on it with this one, so he's got the backup ball, but pretty
Just
sure
thinking
this is
playing
not
the
the right shot.
Maybe
Unless he lands
he's
flat.
thinking of safety. Double that red down inside the yellow.
Well, do you know what? It wouldn't. Nothing would surprise me, but I'd surely fucking not. Pardon my French, everybody. It's after 9 o'clock. I'll make a few expletives. But yeah, it's the biggest frame in Dale Watson's pool career,
Yep.
and fingers crossed he can get out.
She's got to stun this, leave it on the rail, doesn't he? But not on the cushion. Just stun it and leave it on the back cushion.
So just slightly under hit there from Dale.
Oh.
I'll try and hold back my emotions.
I reckon he lays up here. Half ball inside, just hit the white there. What do you reckon?
Surely not.
How big's the middle pocket right now?
I know. Pretty good shot. He's on it, but it's not perfect.
Well, you got to get on the
But
other
he's
red.
on it. Yep, and it is not easy. Yep.
You got to cue the hell out of this.
So the tension is really palpable in the room, everybody.
Well, you got to screw this beautifully into the cush with side and get back through the gap.
Yeah, this is the biggest shot of Dale's career here. It's not an easy one. Not an easy one. He would have loved to have been a few more inches down the table. But he's still at the table. Must be grateful for that. Just do his best.
There it comes.
He's playing the cannon. It's not there. How's the result?
Oh, he hasn't got away with it.
Oh, I think Nick's straight on this yellow.
No, I reckon he's
No?
He's straight-ish.
Michael looks okay. His body language is positive. I think he feels comfortable. Just needs to cue this ball
Just got
and
a
he'll be
knocko
okay.
behind the black.
That's played well.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, he's played it well. Now, queuing next to the black, just needs to roll this in nicely. Should be okay. And we have Hill, everybody. My goodness. My goodness. Oh.
Play one frame for $1,500 bucks, Pikey.
Oh.
Scary, I think. Did Michael just skip to the bar?
Do you want to commentate on the deciding frame? No?
Don't give him a mic because I'll start asking him questions about the match.
So
All right.
everybody, 10 frames all. It's all come down to this. The Victorian Premier Pool League Grand Final.
Yeah.
World Champion Michael Scerri, 10. Dale Watson,
Whoever wins this wins the
winner of
earns-
multiple Northern League titles.
Well, they earn the right to
10
play in
frames
the
as
Mooney
well.
Ponds singles next year.
That's true. No, they don't actually get the right. They have to buy a membership
Oh, they
first.
still gotta
Pete. Yep. So you can't automatically play.
But if they win this, you'll let them buy a membership.
No. They still have to pay.
Still got to be vetted.
Still have to pay $50 for the.
No, I'm talking about the Mooney Ponds Club Championship that Jamo won.
You don't know what
Didn't you hear?
You don't want to know what they're talking about. But yeah, it's the one title that's escaped Michael Hill.
It was on the
Scerri,
news.
Mark Robertson. And ironically, I've won quite a few pool trophies, but it's still the biggest one that I own.
Pikey's won everything in Latrobe Valley about 11 times. You want to see the size of the trophies he gets from up there, mate? Yeah.
My kid, I brought it home, and my kid said to me, "Have you won the world title, Dad?" "No, I've just won the Mooney Ponds Club Championship."
Yeah, these are bigger than his kids. He won like 4 at the presentation night a few weeks back, and they all like take up half of his lounge room.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, 10 frames all. Dale Watson, Michael Scerri. Scerri with a wry smile on his face. Dale, bit of a hug. Hug it out, guys. And it's scary to break. And gee, if you were playing him, you wouldn't want him to get one of those massive breaks right there, would you? You'd be just hoping that the white goes in.
Yeah, Ben and Ron in the first big games.
Yeah.
10 all. Last ball rolling goes in, Ben runs a rack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Remember that one, Dan?
Against who?
Ron Kelly.
Oh.
Who was, yeah.
Here we go, everybody. 10 frames all.
Control the adrenaline, keep the white on the table.
It's a massive break.
And he's hit it pure too.
He's hit it well, and there's nothing down, everybody. Nothing down.
Yeah, they're not.
First try break, is it?
Yeah, he's
there's been a lot
he's
of good
gone
breaks
all right,
today.
yeah. No, his first break of the match was dry.
No. First impression would be that reds would be the balls, Pete.
If you can open that yellow, it might not be straight enough to run through.
I'm thinking red into the right ball pocket, and then red in the middle, cannon the dead ball.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking.
You like it?
I'm thinking red in the right corner and then red off the yellow
Yeah, that's harder, but
Yeah.
also possible. Or even the first red on the brown spot, cut it in and cannon into the.
Yeah, you got it's an in off though because you're running across them.
Okay. Yeah. So a few little problems to negotiate here for Dale, but he'll be happy to have his hand on the table. My goodness.
Absolutely. I think he's going your option, mate.
Yeah. Has he got enough angle?
Yeah. Yeah, got plenty.
Okay.
It's always more than it looks.
You don't really want to be banging these balls in the middle pockets. The pockets here are quite generous in the middle though, so
Where's he going?
Has he got enough angle to?
Oh no, he's going that way.
Yeah, he went that way.
Oh, look at this.
Goodness me. Ladies and gentlemen, that is massive.
If he gets these, Scerri be sick.
Yes, I think that's right.
Can he run the rack before the guilt sets in?
Okay, so the biggest moment in Dale's career comes up. Can he get these balls without feeling guilty?
He could have just jagged $1,500.
And he's still laughing inside, and he doesn't know what emotion to feel. He's embarrassed. But
I mean, he hasn't hit it
regardless of how he's got here, he's here. He has the chance. Can he do it, Jabber? Yeah. Jabber says, of course.
Well, if you got a chance, why not taking it?
Well,
Sit there and cry.
we all hope he does.
If he gets on this, he's
He's
there.
looking good. He's got a tasty angle. This is so nice. Goodness me. Would you go that way, Pete?
Probably.
So.
Oh, that's a big bounce.
So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Just a little bit, maybe a couple of inches away from where he'd like to be, but it's still on.
Needs to throw it wide, get a cannon on that yellow on the blue spot.
He doesn't even need the cannon. He just needs to pot this red in the middle right-hand centre pocket with a bit of a screw drag, which is a term developed by Ben Hood. Screw drag. Can he do it? Screw drag. If it goes in, he's won the match. Oh. Goodness me.
I'm sort of glad Michael gets an opportunity after a great break that was dry and then that happening.
That's a good call actually, yeah, but Dale will be gutted about that. Oh,
this is unbelievable.
it's going to go down to the black ball, everybody. It's going to be amazing.
Just going to run this off, cut the red up the rail a bit with it and kill it. Yep.
That's a good shot. And this will be the first tournament Michael's not had to split the money with Mark Robertson. Just kidding, Robbo.
No, you're not, but that's fine.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Does this go?
It goes, but he would have liked a little bit more angle than that, I think. But he's okay. I'll just screw it back a few inches. Okay, he's got a natural angle here to cannon into the yellow on the right-hand rail.
Oh, I don't know about this.
I mean,
So you want it?
Oh, he's played it really, really well. That's a
good's
great
that?
shot.
Yeah, he just needs to stun, leave himself almost the angle.
It's all about this bulk rail ball.
You want to be just under half ball.
Yeah, this is the this. You should get this, no problem. It's the next ball
Just
that is a massive shot.
stun across a foot.
Yep, it's good. So this is the money shot, everybody.
This is the one.
And these are no give me. at 10-all. I can assure you.
Don't give me a nothing.
He's got it. He's just a little bit light.
He'll run past, play it in the middle.
But he'll, option for the middle pocket.
Or come back out.
And a very relieved Michael Scerri if these go in. And I feel for Dale Watson.
It's a run shot.
Yeah, it's definitely just a drop in. Yeah,
he went to play bottom.
Did he? Yeah, I don't think bottom is a shot here. But Dale Watson, will he get another chance?
Look.
Oh, he's playing with stun. It's risky.
It's crazy.
He's played it well.
That's a great shot.
Played it well. Still got to be made.
Great match. Great effort.
Excellent mark.
Great win, Michael.
Well done, guys.
And fantastic effort for Dale.
Yeah, bad luck.
Awesome.
Another title for Michael Scerri, well done. And bad luck, Dale. Cheers, folks.
I was telling myself, if that's the sort of thing that's happening at 10 all, I deserve to be, at 10 all. It's not like 2 all, 3 all. You need to get out. You need to get out. Score out. It's just winning his frame. Yeah. Just winning his frame. I said to myself before, I said, just win this frame.
No, he's still filming, that's all. About to.
If anything, it was the frame at 10-9 up, where I only had to get the white back to Sunday here.
Yep.
And I was all right. And I just couldn't get the Monday night. was more frustrating than that last race.
3 or 4 balls to go. That's what that puts you down. You'll get it. 10. Just like easy finishes. You get those easy finishes, you walk over this match.
Everyone, or viewers who are still watching, congratulations to Michael Scerri and Dale Watson for a fantastic season. Paul Pike in the bottom half, he's come out at a win, $1,000 win. Congratulations, mate. I'll just to Dale Watson, who a few people have said most improved player in the comp. I think he's no one's surprised about what he's achieving this season. So runner up in the comp, mate. Congratulations. And valiant effort, 11-10, and to back-to-back singles champion Michael Scerri. Congratulations, mate. And that's it for another year, guys. So we'll need to talk about a few things and see what's going to happen next season. And thanks very much. And thanks, Dan, champion.